But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before?
bullet ball, that's a bullet ball. 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 Bullet ball,
check it out. There's a new sport game here, can't you see? Bullet ball, the game, bullet ball extreme. A mixed breed between ping pong and air hockey. And that's what?
And that's a bullet ball.
It's got a style and class that can't be matched. If you learn the game, you learn the catch. It's easy to play, simple to do. A sport game that's created down here in the Lou. Equal but separate in the style of play. You lose tomorrow, but you win today. Age, gender, large or small, does not dictate a win at all. The speed and accuracy in your shot creates all the points that win a lot. Offense and defense played all in one in all to score the point. There's rules and regulations that govern the game to either score the winning point or just to score the same. Bullet ball, a 21st century sport that's played on a unique design tabletop court with side rails to bank the ball all around and trying to get the ball off the table on the ground. The physically challenged can play it too, being able to compete against me and you. So don't be shy, give it a try. Bullet ball and extreme, they'll catch your eye. And that's what?
And that's a bullet ball.
And that's what?
Bullet ball.
Bullet ball, that's a bullet ball.
bullet ball, that's a bullet ball. Bullet ball, that's a bullet ball. Bullet ball, that's a bullet ball. Bullet ball, that's a bullet ball. Bullet ball, that's a bullet ball. Bullet ball, that's a bullet ball. Bullet ball, that's a bullet ball. Bullet ball, that's a bullet ball.
There's a new sport game here, can't you see? Bullet ball, the game, and bullet ball extreme. A mixed breed between ping pong and air hockey. And that's what?
And that's a bullet ball.
It's got a style and class that can't be matched. If you learn the game, you learn the catch. It's easy to play, simple to do. A sport game that's created down here in the Lou. Equal but separate in the style of play. You lose tomorrow, but you win today. Age, gender, large or small, does not dictate the win at all. The speed and accuracy in your shots creates all the points that win a lot. Offense and defense played all in one in all to score the point. There's rules and regulations that govern the game to either score the winning point or just to score the same. Bullet ball, a 21st century sport that's played on a unique design tabletop court, where side rows debate the ball all around and trying to get the ball off the table on the ground. The physically challenged can play it too, being able to compete against me and you. So don't be shy, give it a try. Bullet ball in extreme, they'll catch your eye. And that's what?
And that's a bullet ball.
And that's what?
Bullet ball.
Bullet ball, that's a bullet ball.
Bullet ball, that's a bullet ball. Bullet ball, that's a bullet ball. Bullet ball, that's a bullet ball. Bullet ball, that's a bullet ball. Bullet ball, that's a bullet ball. Bullet ball, that's a bullet ball. Bullet ball, that's a bullet ball. Bullet ball, that's a bullet ball.
I know. I was a couple seconds late. I was a couple seconds past the thing because, as it turns out, when I reconfigured my stream system settings, my network and all that stuff, it takes, like, when I switch over to the countdown, it takes like 10 to 12 seconds for it to actually connect now. It's not instantaneous because it has to, like, route through directly to whatever, you know what I mean? So the music starts playing ahead of when it's supposed to, so whoops. Anyways, welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm Draco. This is Gatorbox. Before I get too far in, hang on, what is... Okay, that's a resubscribe. Okay, Emporio resubbed. I think he broke the chain at one point, because when it said resubscribe for 24 months, I was like, did you buy 2 years worth of stuff? No, it was, oh, that's Flux. Hang on, we'll address that in a second. Emporio resub, he's been subscribed for 97 months, because his comment was, and I believe it's pronounced 9-7, which is like 6-7, but it's, okay, well, speaking of 9-7, it's like 6-7, but it's old enough and wise enough to know that that joke works with any one-syllable word followed by a 2-syllable said in that annoying tone. 6-7, right? Let's test that myth. Bad drag. Oh shit. Oh, we just went straight to that one, didn't we? My bad. Anyways, Necros, thank you as well for 97 months. I appreciate you. You guys have almost been like a year, you know, like not a year, 100, 100 years. It's like a Fight for Fighting song. 100 months even. You guys will all eventually get there to 100 years though, because I'll still be doing this goddamn show a century from now. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And then Flux coming in at 72, and I believe that is now a 6-year badge for Flux. And it's been so long since I've had a 6-year badge on this channel. I don't know what the color actually is, but the pop-up was red, and I don't know if that means I need to make more of them or if it is red. So, Flux, thank you for 72 months. Welcome to the 6-year club. You did it. It's like you're halfway through school. There you go. So, with that said, thank you everyone for coming out. I appreciate it. Buster Keaton rules. Fandramon. Necros is here. Dr. Surgeon Guy popping in. I saw Solo earlier whenever we first went live. I think he's lurking around too. And also Darren from the BattleBots community is chumming around. So it's 100 years from now, the 6-7 joke is gonna be going through its 3rd nostalgia cycle. You never know. I mean, let the Zoomers have their thing, okay? It's not really a thing anymore. It's already lived and died. It's run its course. But just they're not gonna get anything else in this fucking life. So let them have 6-7, okay? Let them have that one thing, okay? And no one knows what it means. You guys literally gave like 4 different hypothetical origins for 6-7, and none of them are the ones that I thought, which is why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. So I just thought that saying 6-7 was like an anti-joke way of being like, hey, do you remember that stupid ass math joke from the 90s that everybody used to say? So like you would just say like 6-7, and then like you would psychically telegraph, yeah, haha, 7, 8, 9, whatever. So and then of course no one even knows, okay? No one knows. We need to ask an etymologist. You know, whenever we get a kind of key in on 6-7. We'll get I can't wait for you know, that I can't wait for it to what am I trying to say? Not word of the year, but like the retrospective, like how, you know, ye olden times, how like nobody talks like that anymore, but it's used in fictional stories that are meant to take place in another era. You know, one of these days they're gonna be like 6-7 is, you know, people 600 years from now are going to write stories that, you know, fictional stories that take place today. And to be accurate to the period, people are going to have stupid haircuts that look like broccoli, and they're going to say 6-7. All right? That's what they're going to do. So, so enough time has passed. You guys have seen this problem sitting in front of the table in front of me. And that, for those of you that have tuned in that are new to the stream, that this is Cassette Roulette. So the way that this works, this is a little game we like to play. I've got this really nice CD and tape deck combo player that Rocker and Beryl Hay has sent into the stream a while back, and well, it plays tapes. Okay, so I've got all these cassette tapes that I've just been collecting over the years. I had a pretty big collection, as you guys know, before Hurricane Harvey and all the other shit, but I lost a lot of stuff for that, and I also downsized on my collections of things I thought I was never going to use. So I did sell off a lot of stupid cassette tapes that I wish I kept. But it doesn't matter, because I've slowly been amassing them, and we got 10 on the table, and they all have a different pretty lady card on the top from Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball. And that corresponds to the matching 1 through 10 from this character. Now, enough time has passed where I don't remember the names of either of these characters. However, I chose these 2 specific characters because we did play DOA Extreme. Very funny, and you know, it's a good hour of your time if you ever want to check it out on YouTube. These are the only 2 characters that are canonically over 18 or older, I should say, at least 18. You know, greater than or equal to. Because the other 2 characters in the deck suspiciously have their age omitted in the video game, and you know, when you just see question marks, you're like, okay, well that's not kosher, so we're not going to do that. So you can't call me a weirdo, okay? I mean, you can, but you can't call me a weirdo for putting underage jailbait video game characters in trading card, and these aren't even mine, okay? Tabitha Bunny sent these in a long ass time ago. So this is just me using things. Everything that's on camera right now is the cards, and this, you guys just sent me this shit, okay?
I'm using all this stuff. So I'm going to draw one of these cards, and we're going to listen to that tape. And we're going to see what's on it, and see if it sucks, or if it's any good. And if you give me a second, I got to turn off the, I got to turn off my noise suppression. I forgot about that. Because the tape hiss, OBS does not like it. So, we need a sexy grandma beach volleyball game? Dude, yeah. We got, you have, like, Gertrude and Edna, I don't know, I'm trying to think of other, what are some other old lady names? That's just, like, my go-to. Gertrude, Edna, Lorraine, I don't know, Shirley, Lucille. All right. So, pick one of these cards. I've shuffled them up, and I'm picking this one right here. I want this one. This one. You guys ready? Ethel. That's a good, yes. Ethel would be the title and titular character, okay? It would be Ethel's Extreme Beach Volleyball. She would be in the name. That'd be the celebrity endorsement. Dolores, exactly. That'd be in it. See, that's you guys are thinking, these are you guys are knocking out some good ones, all right? So this game's so old, most of the girls probably are grandmas. Most of them are probably grandmas by now already. I mean, if they ain't grandmas, they definitely hit the wall. Am I right, fellas? Anyways, this card, boom, number 10. 10. That would be this tape. She's whoever this is. Abigail. We're gonna. You know what? This grandma. Her name is Abigail. We're taking. I'm not a grandma name expert. Just go on Grok or whatever. Just ask chat. Go ahead and burn down the rainforest to get 20 different old lady names or whatever. Who cares? Who cares? So this girl here, she's pointing at you, saying "Never Goon," and the tape she's holding is The Gift. The Gift is Eric Tingsted and Nancy Rumbell. Acoustic offerings for the holiday season. There's a lot of proper nouns in there. It looks like guitar. We got one of the people from the Wang Chung Let's Go music video on the cover. If that's not going to I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, it kind of already isn't in focus, but you see what I mean? It's like airbrushed. It's very The Gift of what exactly? Well, I think it's a guitar. And if you look on the back, 1985, well, 1988 was when it was, I guess, re-released from Ukiah, California. Manufactured by Sona Gaia Productions Incorporated. Unauthorized duplication is a violation of applicable laws. Well, come and get me, California. So, you know what? It hasn't been rewound, so I'm going to do that real quick. And while that's going, let's take a look at the liner notes. Let's see if I can do... Google's... Necros... Okay, we're still on the grandma thing, okay? We're still on the grandma thing. Necros says he Googled, is there a grandma name expert? And the Google AI summary, which is different, it is somehow distinct from Gemini because the Google AI search summary is incomprehensibly stupider than Gemini. The summary answer it gave was, yes, baby name consultants and modern family lifestyle experts occasionally help with choosing grandparent names. As if they haven't had their names for the past, 72 years. They've just gone through their entire lives not having an actual name. Don't know how they got an ID or a social security number. Who knows, But you can help, just talk to a lifestyle expert. They'll help you pick a name for grandma, all right? They'll help you pick a cool one, okay? I don't know, Vampire Queen, Thunder Princess, okay? We're not talking your Ethels and Doloreses and Shirleys and whatnot. She's gonna get a really cool bitchin' name, like that bitch XX420XX. Okay, so that tape is now done. I'm done delivering the grandma jokes. Oh man, yep. Look at those people. They went to a J.C. Penney's portrait studio. Look at that dude. That's like. Just hang on. We gotta focus. We gotta focus on this extreme. Oh, it's just not even working, dude. He's too redneck. He's too Californian. I don't know what the deal is. We're just not having a good time tonight. That maybe it's for the best that you can't like that. That my camera has detected that these people need to have their appearances censored for their own good. Let's see. If you move the thing away, will it? Okay, we're gonna get an extreme close-up of this guy. And then we're going to move it back a little bit, and that usually... Dude, it's not... Okay, hang on. I'm just going to try that again. There we go. He looks like... Honestly, he looks like Jeff Foxworthy. He kind of does. It's the mustache. I was going to see if there was any type of... I mean, I assume maybe there's just no lyrics. I don't know. But it is... I guess it is Christmas music. So we've got... on side one, we've got all the hits here. Oh, hey, Goose, what's going on, man? Hey, welcome to the Grandma stream. What's up? We've got all the hits here, okay? We've got Good King Wenceslas. 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 I don't know. Bring the Torch. Celebration. I'm a big fan of Kool and the Gang, so I would like to hear that one. Away in a Manger. The Little Drummer Boy. The first... Is that correct? Is that... Do they know? Is that like the uber devout traditional spelling of Noel? Nowell? Is that like when they made the song in like the 1400s or something? Is that like how it was actually spelled back then? Like if you look up a hymnal, it'll say that just seems wrong to me. Okay. Deck the Halls. Jesu. Maybe it is. Maybe they are spelling these really, really old. But we do have Jingle Bells in there towards the end of the tape. So, okay. Noel is the masculine stroke boy variant. Okay. It makes sense. Why won't this open? Okay. Let's take a listen to the gift. Just give it a second. It's got to load. I mean, maybe. I don't know. This is Good King Wenceslas. Is this what this song is called? Okay. I recognize it. But does it need to have the sexy saxophone? It's the saxophone. Sacrilegious. The sexy saxophone? Does it have to have that? I like the acoustic. I mean, the guitar's not bad. It's that fucking horn, okay? Okay, you know, it's okay. It's a good one. It's kind of samey. It's really good background music. Like if they were just playing this just at a restaurant and you were sitting down to have dinner with everybody, you'd you'd find it very agreeable. You know, that's just how it works. Yeah, this could be new background music for the Advent calendar thing, which I totally dropped the ball on this year because I've been working really hard on This Is BattleBots update. So I don't know if we're gonna have one this year. I know I said I wanted to do one, but I was gonna get it done over the summer, and then a bunch of shit happened. So I was like, crap. I'll just film it in February, okay? That way, there's no excuse. I'll do it during our January hiatus, okay? Darren says, you know, if you told me 5 years ago I'd be on a stream listening to Christmas music with the funny BattleBots guy, I would have said you were crazy. I mean, you never know where life's gonna take you, okay? Where are we at? Oh, Here we go. We're at the Ren Fair. That's where we're at. Hear ye! The king hath decreed that the giant novelty-sized turkey legs are $2 off. Welcome, traveler. I've got some potions and healing spells for you. Okay, it's good. You know, it's very it doesn't sound very Christmassy, I guess. I don't hate it. It's fine. It is completely agreeable. And I know it's not going to be the celebration song. I know it's not going to be Cool in the Gang, but watch, it actually was. Like, well, that would have been something. You feel like you're about to watch an educational video from the 80s or 90s? Welcome to this instructional tape. With this, we'll teach you how to use your brand new George Foreman Knock Out the Fat grill. Cleanup is simple. Just remove the grease tray, wipe down the plates, and you're ready to use it again. Okay, this one's ending. What's starting? Little wizard emoji. Yeah, that's the Manger song, I think. I feel like somebody died. You know, it almost sounds like Amazing Grace, if you want to be honest with you. I don't think there's gonna be a return journey, Frodo. Okay, this is really killing my vibe. All right, we're gonna jump ahead. I want to hear this first Noel. And this could just be the second song again at this point, you know. This is little drummer boy. Yeah, you know, the Peter Griffin version. I brought these gifts for you. They're up in my bum. Yeah, everybody, see? I know about Family Guy, okay? I'm hip. I'm cool. Fanjamon's like, it sounds kind of sad and somber. It's Jesus' birthday, man. Come on and party. It's true, man. It's like Jesus, dude. He's in there. He's in the manger. He's with the... That'd be some bomb-ass shit, dude. You get to hang out with, like, the sheep and the horsies and stuff like that. You just be like, you're a kid. That'd be fucking cool, you know? I'm just saying, would you rather be born in, like, a weird, cold, sterile hospital? Like, that's your first exposure to the outside world? Or do you want to come out of that... Do you want to come out of that baby pocket and the first thing you lay eyes upon is not your mother, but like a fucking cool looking horse, you know? It's like, oh dude, this is radical. Oh hey mom, what's going on? This is Noel. There's some extra letters in there though. Now see, this spelling of the word Noel, the name, one of my favorite stupid jokes from Home Improvement, the show. There's like a Christmas recital, and the kids. It's one of the kids. It's whoever. What was the one that was Taron Noah Smith? Who did he play? He played one of the kids. I don't remember any of the names of any of the characters except for like Tim and Al and like Wilson. I don't remember any of the kids. I just know the actors that played them. So like they're doing this recital, and then they're doing the first Noel, and they're all wearing shirts with a letter on it, and then they fuck it all up, and Al leans over and he nudges Tim and he says, "Hey Tim, who's Leon?" Because they're all standing in the wrong order. They're standing backwards. Okay. That's your first. I mean, let's flip it over on the back. You know, let's. We'll check out a couple more. That's fine music, you know. I don't know. Thankfully, humans don't imprint like birds. Are you my mommy? All right. I'm gonna jump ahead a little bit because I know there's empty tape. Yeah, deck the halls, man. Fa ra 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 ra. That's my favorite part in A Christmas Story at the very end when they go to the Chinese restaurant. It's great, you know. It's just fine music, you know. Hit me, Darren. You're welcome to share. You're welcome to share any trivia. I have a point redemption for dumb trivia. So dumb trivia, inexplicable trivia, unsolicited. Hit me with something, man. Okay, we're still at the fa la 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 la. We're still doing that. Let's fa la 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 fast forward. If you've never seen A Christmas Story, by the way, it is genuinely a good movie, but unfortunately, it just kind of got compounded with like pop culture shit, where it's been like drilled into everybody's head. Like TBS used to do a thing where they would just play it all day on Christmas Day. They would play the movie back to back to back to back to back all fucking day. And when I was like 7, it was funny, but nowadays it's like I have seen the movie enough times that I never want to see it again, and it's unfortunate because it's very cleverly written. And if you've never seen it before and you only exposed to it through the saturation of pop culture, you owe it to yourself to at least try to remove yourself from some of that and just watch it in full once, just to say you've seen it, because I think it's probably one of the best contemporary Christmas movie. And I say that, and it's still like 50 years old or something, but as far as Christmas stories go, you know, tales about the holiday, it's pretty good. Okay, well, this is another sad song. I recognize this song from church. Yeah, okay, go tell it on the mountain or something. So Darren says Briggs and Stratton, the people that made the weapon motors for BattleBots, I remember that. They made a 6-wheel hybrid car. Is this... So this is from the... Oh my god, that's from the 80s. Yeah, that's... And of course it's Jay Leno doing the video, who was featured on BattleBots with his robot Chinchilla. So it's, you know... Oh, you like cars? I like BattleBots. Look at this car. All right. Let me say, that's the gift. That's the gift. Let's pick another tape. Dr. Surgeon Guy says, the thing about A Christmas Story for me is it's based off a book, an anthology of stories in the author's life. They keep trying to make sequels to the movie, but the looks there, they were other stories you could have turned into movies. Yeah, I remember that they did try to do A Christmas Story too. It's also one of those movies where it's like all the people in that movie, they were like, well, except for like Peter Billingsley, right? He went on to do some other stuff, but most of them don't really have happy outcomes. It is a cool car. That is a cool car. There's a hybrid too in the 80s. That's pretty wild. All right. Boom. Next one. Next one. This one right here. You ready? What could it be? What could it possibly be? It's going to be 1 through 9. It's 8. It's 8. In case you're wondering. The number of the day is 8. This is actually the newest acquisition to the cassette tape collection. I literally bought it a week ago, and it's already... I bought this one a week ago, and I have it on good authority that I've had this one for about a year, that one for about a year. This one I've had a long time. These I've had since I was in San Antonio. Same with this one. So some of these are like 1 year, 10 years. So, card number 8 is Oxygen Garden. Happy Valley. I saw this tape at a Salvation Army store when I was looking for some stuff for This Is BattleBots Update, looking for some props. And I was like, okay, you sold me. You know, it's 49 friggin' cents. And actually, this was a quarter. Because everything in the store was half off that day, because it was some, like, customer appreciation thing. I was like, oh, that's why it's so damn busy. So, never heard of this group before. But it's only 6 songs long. I think it's an EP. And it's like, the names of these songs are like Cross the Plains, but it's apostrophe cross, like across, and they've shortened it. The Reggae Waltz, you know, I'm sure Rasta Otter would be enthusiastic about that. Then we got a song that's just called Spanish Song. could be anything, okay? Could be the Macarena, could be fucking Despacito, and it just says Spanish Song, all right? Who knows? And then we have Islamic Flute Song in B, as in, I guess, the key. Side 2, Children of Gods, Disco. Then we have With Gagarin to the Stars, the Pulsar remix. And then we have The Sea is Blue. I was looking at the names of these songs, and I was like, there is absolutely no rhyme or reason to any of this shit. I have no idea. So, and by the first song on the thing is called Oxygen Garden. So the band is Happy Valley, of course. It's Oxygen Garden. Okay, no one ever bothered to listen to that tape, or they were just Be Kind Rewind. You never know. What's going on, Eric? What's going on, Tool Pirates? Good to see you. Let's see. The Disco is the shitty sequel to Disco Inferno. Aren't those the songs that people associate with racism but don't want to admit it? I have no idea. I don't even know where. I mean, I assume. Like, so, the group is Jennifer Biggers, and the first thing she is credited with playing is the penny whistle. Okay? Penny whistle. Daryl Mayers plays the electric and Kenyan guitars. I didn't realize there was such a thing as a Kenyan guitar. Drums and keyboards, however... So Daryl also does the vocals. He does the vocals for the music, but he's not credited as the vocals. He's credited as Spanish, okay? He plays the Spanish, all right? And then the guy underneath, Mario Gonzalez, apparently is not the Spanish guy, all right? He plays the bass guitar and the rain stick. All right, he's got that fucking didgeridoo. All right, he's doing some didgeridon'ts. All right, that's what I'm saying. You know, and then so there's apparently like bird samples, and yeah, don't ruffle your feathers, Kazooie. There's apparently bird samples in this first song called Oxygen Garden, and they are credited as being from an album called The World's Best Bird Songs. Looking at the damn, looking at the stuff, like, there was so little to go by. And they're from Austin, Texas, because I recognize the 512 area code in the liner notes. So that's where it was recorded. So I have no idea what this group is. I didn't do any research. I saw this cassette tape just with, and I was like, I have to get it. I can't not get it. Here's Oxygen Garden. Jen Biggums. Yeah. Jennifer Big Ones, please. Come on. I want to breathe the oxygen. This must be the world's greatest bird songs. I'm waiting for the drums to kick in. It's going to be like an Enigma song. I was close.
Amazonian rainforest. Song of 2 pairs, US.
This what year was this? Was like 95, I think, right? I think is what it said. Boots and Cats, yeah. It's got that beat to it. You know, it sounds like an overclocked remix version of an Echo the Dolphin song, is what it is. That's what I'm getting from this. This is the song that named the album. This is the title and titular track, okay? Okay, let's go ahead, man, because this song, I mean, is it? Okay, it's still doing the same thing. So, all right, come on. I don't hate it, but it's... There we go. This is the Jungle Boogie. Across the plains. There we go. Jungle... In my defense, can you blame me for just saying Jungle Boogie when the... remember, Spanish song, Islamic flute, disco. I mean, it's just... Jungle Boogie sounds like it could have been on this tape. You wouldn't know. You thought it too. This is like the... This sounds like the Aztec level in Ominous Horizons when we were playing that. Is it? No, this is the... No, this is the same fucking song! Hey, I heard that... Unless they're doing the CNC Music Factory thing, where that hook they used for Everybody Dance Now, they kind of... It's in Here We Go, Let's Rock and Roll, and it's in Things That Make You Go... It's in all their hits. It's very catchy. Listen to... It's also Ace of Base did that, okay? With The Sign. Dun, 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 dun. It's in All That She Wants. It's in The Sign. It's in... Oh, fuck. It's in all their damn hits from that one album. Here we go. Yeah, that's like a horsey song. Now we're going across the plains. I didn't see anybody in the liner notes credited with coconuts, so I don't know who's doing this. Hey guys, donate to my Kickstarter here. We're making all natural, vegan, sustainable ukuleles. For just $5,000, you can get on the first run backer, all you can eat buffet at the Umiya Sushi restaurant. We'll deliver it on a handmade sushi boat that you get to keep afterwards. If you don't have that much money, for $5, we'll put your name on the sushi boat. It's fine. They're doing the Juicero too. It's been long enough, you know. It's been long enough for a reboot. If you guys don't know about the Juicero, that's a whole story. It would be like trying to tell you about the Juicero from memory would be. Let's get some background music. Ay, caramba, ándale. This is it's Spanish, okay? That says a Spanish song. I'm allowed to say that. I'm allowed to say it because right here, Mr. Daryl Mayers, he's playing the Spanish right now. You're hearing my man Daryl, all right? Not Daryl as in the New Age Warrior Daryl, the emote, Darrel Daryl, okay? Similar, but not quite. Almost nearly, but not quite hardly. Yeah, the Juicero thing, It was a juicer. It's a kitchen appliance. You had to connect it to your home network. You had to buy the bags of pre-made juice and stick it in the juicero, and the bags had a QR code. So it was like DRM because the juicero would scan the QR code, and it wouldn't juice. It wouldn't juice if it was using an illegitimate bag. So you couldn't, and if you already used the bag, you couldn't reuse the bag because they were single use. So you couldn't like try to make your own juice and do the bags again. Couldn't do that. And then also you could get more juice out of the bags of juice by just squeezing it yourself by hand. And the juicero went tits up. Didn't work. Didn't work. Might come as a surprise. The juicero's a fun rabbit hole, you know? There's a lot of stupid shit. I don't think... Did the juicero get, like, an iDubbbz Kickstarter crap? Because I'm trying to think of all the ones that did, like the Scarp Lazar. I know that one did. I know, like, the wooden egg, the mindfulness egg, that got one. And then there was, like, most of the Kickstarter crap was, like, just random one-off people that didn't even have an air of professionalism around them, like Darius Arian and the Pussy Power Party lady. Is this the flute? Is this the Islamic flute? I mean, it just... This sounds like the first cut of My Heart Will Go On, and the record producer's like, no, we gotta like I like the flute, I like doo-doo-doo, I like that, but we gotta figure something else out. We gotta find a melody that's gonna really key it in with, like, the 40 to 50-year-old white women that are gonna be sitting there watching Ruth or Rose, whatever her fucking name is, have her tits drawn by Leo DiCaprio. Okay, I mean, it's like the X-Files theme, but not as intense. That's good, okay? Let's go back on this other side. We get the Morpheus Orpheus. That's just in the middle of this side of the tape. Morpheus Orpheus. Walruses, she sells by the Shorpheus. Red pill, blue pill, Morpheus walruses. That's one of my favorite Eric Andre moments. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, you haven't seen Titanic yet there? I won't spoil the ending for you then. I'll let that be a surprise. What? Oh, hang on. I know what that means. Wait. Usually that means it ate the tape. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, there we go. This is the Children of the Gods. This is a little bit more peppy. I like it. It does just sound like video game music, you know? This is like the music that plays when you're in, you know, we're playing Fugitive Hunter. And you're in the jungle trying to get the bad guys. Honestly, this is like the best one off the tape, I think. I think this is... It's okay. It's, you know, it's good. I like it. The flute carries it. That time it's working. You know, the guy who's in charge of mastering, he adjusted that slider up further than the others. Again, it's going on. It's still going on. He's like, oh, this is hot. Okay, keep blowing it. Keep blowing those pipes. There's a guy, I remember his name. I remember part of a community event where I lived here in Corpus Christi. I was hired on to do a stand-up routine. This is like 20 years ago. This is a very long time ago. I think I may have still been in high school. I would have been like a senior in high school, and this would have been my second year doing it. The first year I kind of got in because they had a drought of people that they were able to hire, so they kind of let me in. I don't think my set was all that funny because I had to rewrite a lot of it because it was supposed to be a duo, and the other person dropped out on me literally the day before, just without any warning. I had to rewrite jokes to make them only work with one person, and then redo half. Just whatever. So it was a disaster. But they did invite me back the following year. It would have been like 2005, I think. Yeah, so I would have been in high school. I would have been a senior. So they brought me back in 2005, and but they nixed me like a couple weeks out. They nixed me from the schedule because I want to say the guy's name is Zurko. Zurco. He's the guy that plays the pan flute. They nixed me for the Zurko guy. And ever since then I hear a pan flute. For a while I would hear a pan flute. It would piss me off. This is a speech of some sort. Move away from the mic. Oh, hang on. Well, never mind, dude. We got Gerudo Valley going here. Banana na 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 na. Banana na 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 na. There's the flute. There, you gotta have it. Like it, love it, gotta have it, guys. Is this disco? I don't even know. Dude, he's going at it. He's hitting it, dude. It's like you think it's just gonna be a song with a little bit of guitar, but nah, dude. Here comes flute guy. Actually, it's a woman. It's Jennifer Big Ones or whatever her name was. Jennifer Biggins. Okay, I mean, I'm starting to get the hang of it. You get one song, and then all of a sudden, they put a little stank juice on it. The pan flute comes in. There's a formula, and they figured out what it was. Is what I'm trying to get at. Okay, that's still that same song. Maybe he's related to the Game Awards flute guy. Why is there no flute? I mean, I don't have a flute emote, but I don't know why there's not a flute emoji. I don't actually know. It's still... I still think that's the same song. Any vaguely tube-shaped emo... Oh, there's an eggplant. Oh, this must be the Pulsar remix. This is the... With Gagarin to the Stars. You gotta have a little bit of spice in there, okay? You know what I mean? This is what the kids like. This is number 1 on the U.S. dance charts. It's going to be getting a lot of club play, all right? Dude. That's what I'm talking about, dude. What does this sound like? I've heard this before. What it... Oh, dude, these techno hits. There's a lot of things. Okay. What is... I've heard that. I've heard that sample. This is like the music that plays when you get to like an exciting part in the first Red Faction game. Like when you're in the mines and they finally give you the rocket launcher or whatever. Like this is the music that plays. That's what it is, man. This is, you know what? This is a good one too, okay? This is a good one. This is your cats and boots right here, okay? This sounds like something and it's gonna drive me crazy. I think it's just that I've heard some of these samples before. You know what I noticed? No flute. There's no flute yet. They haven't mixed it in. I think it does slap, I would say it slaps. I would say it goes hard, okay? There, What I'm talking about. It's like a Moby song. It's like an early Moby song. That's probably why it sounds familiar. It's like if you, what was that Moby album? It was like, the underground one, like Rare Underground. It's like one of his first ones. It's reminiscent of that. It kind of sounds like something off the Ambient album. like that's why it sounds familiar to me. Okay, so we gotta do one more tape. So honestly, Oxygen Garden, it's a nice surprise. I think it's probably better than The Gift. The Gift this is probably my favorite so far. The Gift probably would have won if on a usual cassette roulette. The Gift probably would have been our winner, but we still got one more to do. Is Oxygen Garden, are they on Spotify? They're on YouTube as a topic or whatever? Like, is their music out anywhere? If not, I mean, I know I've been meaning to say I need to digitize those tapes. I haven't done it, but, you know, one of these days. It's just that it takes as long as the length of the tape to digitize it because you have to play it into the system, so you have to pay attention to it, too, in case anything happens. Anyway, all right. I'm going to pick this one, second from the top, all right? You ready? Whoa! 4. Number 4. Oh, man. I know what that one is. You guys are gonna fucking hate this one. You guys, I guarantee you're gonna hate this tape. And I put it there. I put it here because I knew you're gonna hate it. Ironically, we've already had one Christmas tape this stream, and then there's another one. It's the Jingle Cats. Okay, if you don't know about the Jingle Cats, okay. If you don't know about the Jingle Cats, right? These are songs. This was Fandramon knows because she was already like, oh no. This was a meme a very, very, very long time ago. And it's Christmas songs with every instrument replaced with cat meows. Okay? Buster Keaton Rule says 4 is a bad omen in Japanese. That is true. It means death, I believe. That's honestly what we got here. We got the Jingle Cats. Fandramon describes it as like Kids Bop but cats, which is correct. Yes, it's nothing but meowing. It's Christmas songs that are done cat meows. Very cool red cassette tape, though. I do like it. It's a shame that it's wasted on this. But we got all the hits. We got Silent Night, What Child Is It? Dance of the Reed Flutes, Up on the Housetop, God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen, Oh Come All Ye Faithful, Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies, Jingle Cats Medley. That's the remix, okay? All the cats at once. Angels We Have Heard on High, Jesu, Joy of Man's Desiring, On the Little Town of Bethlehem, Carol of the Bells, Go Tell It on the Mountain, Oh Christmas Tree, Ode to Joy, Deck the Halls, Good King Wenceslas. Again, for the second fucking time this stream, that song is on this tape. We Three Kings of Orient Are, Waltz of the Flowers, and Auld Lang Syne. All beautifully done in Cats in 1993, okay? So, it's even like textured and everything. There's way too much production. Like, look at this. It's like, it's got like the textured, raised, kind of, pointillism feel to it. This is a different press. Like, this is not just cheap ass tape stock. Like, you wouldn't even get this from like a Bon Jovi tape, all right? They just throw that shit. You get one of those ugly ass RCA fucking beige tapes with the black lettering on it that just says, yeah, Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer, whatever the fuck. Why do the Cats get the good tape? Anyways, thankfully we only have liner notes on one side. This side is so you can wipe your ass with it. We've got, this was a whole merchandise machine, okay? A lot of office ladies had this shit. We got the cassette, which you already have. There's a CD if you want to upgrade it. We got Jingle Cats. I guess that's like a poster. I'm not going to lie. I kind of want that poster. They got the officially licensed Jingle Cats shirts. I'm talking like that's like a VHS tape. That's alarming. Pogs. Oh my God, that's the 90s. Dude, I really want the fucking hell. I want the Jingle Cats Pogs so bad. I'm not even lying, dude. That is so. I want the Jingle Cats Pogs. I gotta have them. somebody send them to my Gatorbox PO box. Jingle Cats. Just going. I'm sure they're probably not worth any. Jingle Cats Pogs are either going to be the whole set for 49 cents opening bid, free shipping, or it's going to be $700. There's not going to be any middle ground on that. We got the jingle. Okay, this is Jesus Christ. This is okay. We got the Jingle Cats legend. Okay, I'm going to have to read this to you before I play any music because once this starts, you will not hear a single word I say. So look at this. These are the cats. These are the Jingle Cats, okay? And they dance, 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 and they dance, dance, dance. We've got a long time ago in the frosty North Pole, 9 little kittens were born on Christmas Eve at Santa's house. Mrs. Claus found them wrapped in a tiny bundle on her front porch. The mother of these kittens was nowhere to be found. Mrs. Claus brought them in the house and gave them a saucer of milk. The hungry little kittens drank the milk and fell asleep next to the fireplace. At first, the elves were afraid of the kittens. They thought that they were baby lions, but Mrs. Claus, I mean, when you're an elf, that could be a fucking lion. You wouldn't know, because you're already tiny. But Mrs. Claus assured the elves that the kittens were harmless. When Santa came home from his journey delivering toys to all the good children, he was so overjoyed at the sight of the cute little kittens he decided to celebrate by listening to one of his favorite Christmas albums. Then an amazing thing occurred. The kittens began meowing along with the melodies of the songs that were playing. Now, with each toy-making season, they entertain the elves with their beautiful singing and playful antics. There's no air quotes around those, by the way. They're being genuine. Many people believe this is why the kittens sing so well. And to this day, if you listen carefully outside your door on Christmas Eve, you might just hear the sound of the Jingle Cats ringing through the neighborhood as every year they ride high above the rooftops with Santa in his sleigh. You may find your own kitty singing along. If you look in your kitty's eyes, he might wink at you to let you know that he, too, has heard the Jingle Cats. Merry Christmas, everyone. So the whole reason this happens is because Santa Claus, he was like, man, I'm bushed. And after doing all this Christmas shit, you know what I want to do? Put on the USA for Africa, We Are the World Christmas song. Do they know it's Christmas? Put that one on. And then the cats started meowing along to it. So what we're saying here, this does have lore. What I'm saying here is what would have happened if Santa Claus was like, dude, I'm fucking tired. Put on the Aphex Twin album. You know, what if the cats did that? You know, what if there's a Jingle Cats version of Ventolin? You know, what if there's one of those? Anyways, here's Jingle Cats. Apologies in advance, by the way. That's kind of alarming when it stops like that. Okay, here we go. It's already bad. It's if you have cats, they're probably really unhappy right now. Yep. They sound like they're in pain. I'm just saying, if I was Santa Claus, if I came back to the North Pole after dealing with an entire day's worth of bullshit traveling from time zone to time zone, you only get an hour in each one, okay? Time zone to time zone, delivering presents, and I come home and I hear this shit. 9 kids next year are going to get very, very nice, realistic stuffed animal cats in their stockings the next Christmas, okay? Fucking hell, man. I'm not ready for it. Necros is like, my cat just turned to me and stared like the song is offensive. Okay, we just gotta jump ahead. You know, you gotta power through it, okay? The pain is the fuel we burn for the journey or whatever. Okay, that's still the same song. That's probably half the fucking side right there is just gonna be... Or it could be a different song. You know, you wouldn't know. I could not fathom listening to this unironically. Like, even as a novelty, I'm already tired of it, okay? I was tired 2 meows, 1 meow in, okay? 1. As soon as I heard the first cat, I'm like, I'm tapping out. I'm tapping out. You know? Wait, there's dogs? He didn't say nothing. He didn't no liner note. Didn't say nothing. Okay, wait. Are these cats that identify as dogs? Hey, this could be. I mean, this could be one of the most progressive albums of the '90s. If you want to be honest with you, it didn't say nothing about no dogs on the line. It's all cats. The fucking lore said there's fucking 9 of them, and Miss Claus is like, oh, how cute, and then brought them all in. I hate this. I don't like. I hate it. Okay, we're gonna jump ahead a little bit. I think I've heard enough of that one. I get the gist of it. It's a sampler. I got a taste of it. The best part about playing the Jingle Cats music is watching the viewer count drop in real time as people hear this shit. It's good. I like it. It's quiet. It's quiet. I guess that was the end of the song. All the animals were tuckered out. Here they come, clickety clack around the track. Oh, hell yeah! I can't wait for this to literally go off the rails. There it is! Up on the rooftop. Ho, ho, ho. Who would know? The subtitles in case you didn't know the song. Oh, up on the rooftop. Click, click, click. Down with the chimneys. A bunch of fucking cats. It's a nice little jazzy reimagining of it, you know? Just like any kind of freeform jazz, some of it has to suck, so that's where the cats come in. There you go. This is great, you know? I could jam to this. I'm like, alright, dude, it's fucking Christmas time, that's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah, dude. Celebrate. Praise Jesus. Alright, turn it off. You can, oh my god, Darren is such an optimist about this cassette. He's like, it's not the worst thing I've ever heard. I've heard legit worse. It's like, yeah, oh yeah, okay, I've listened to Bad Bunny as well. You know, sure, I could name a million things worse than this fucking tape, but it doesn't make this good in comparison, you know? And then, a dirty litter box is still a dirty litter box. It doesn't matter how you slice it. I've heard this song. Speaking of bad stuff, I've heard this one has a special guest appearance. Wait for it. We're getting there. Did they cut their mic? What happened? It's suspiciously quiet, you know. It's suspiciously devoid of cats. That right there, that's Yoko Ono, okay? I'm not even making that up. That's Yoko Ono. They got some big names for this. They got, you know, they really called in their favors. I'm surprised more songs don't get the cat treatment, you know what I mean? This is the Sugar Plum Fairy. Usually when you hear this song, it's somebody in a cartoon sneaking around in their underwear. So this is fine. I feel like you can't add cat sounds to this without, like, you know what I mean? There's no words, because this is just a orchestral symphonic kind of thing. Nope, nope. And there's dogs. You know, it's like if I honestly, I warned you guys if you had pet cats, they would they'd probably hate the song. But now I didn't even realize that I'm probably pissing off people that have dogs too. They're hearing this and they're probably looking around like, who the fuck is that? Like, what? What is that? What is that? They're doing that thing where they kind of turn their head to the side. They're like, what? You know, that cute thing, like when they hear a whistle. They didn't even list the dogs in the liner notes, man. They did them dirty. But this guy and his 8 brethren get top billing. Okay. I also noticed they have kind of minimized the cats as they've gone on. You know, like who said that? Yeah, Darren said that he's noticed less cats as it's gone on. Like the first one, what was the first song? Silent Night. Yeah, that was really heavy-handed with the cats. Like that was literally like all of it. Let's flip the tape over. Let's flip it over. It still amazes me that this tape, like, I don't think we've ever handled a tape on, like, we have played a lot of the stuff we play is just total bullshit on cassette roulette, but like we've handled tapes that are like real, like from real groups and stuff like that. None of them look as good as this Jingle Cats tape. It's just amazing me that they got the translucent red that's textured in 2 different ways. It's like it kind of pisses me off that, you know, it's like, how come if the Jingle Cats get this, how come MC Hammer didn't get like a fucking golden tape, like made out of gold plastic? Because you know that shit exists because they make toys out of it. So it's like, how come Hammer didn't get a gold tape, you know? Okay, these extended play tapes are starting to trip up this player. I had to do that, see? Had to do due diligence so you guys could hear this. What is this song? The Little Town of Bethlehem? Couldn't even tell. You didn't know what song it was either, okay? And I feel like because that's a new side of the tape, they warm the cats back up. You know, they get tuckered out as the thing goes on. Because you guys didn't know this. Like, they're just whipping these cats. They're making them perform. They're like child actors. They're getting treated like shit. You know, it's like, you heard about the Jackson 5. Well, this is the Jingle Cats 9. You know, that's almost twice as bad. And there's dogs, too. Can't forget the dogs. It's like, this is like avant-garde, you know, like this is the type of shit that, like, if like, who would have made, like, I'm trying to think, like, is it like a famous, you know, outsider musician that would have made something like this? I'm trying to think, this is like too far out there for, you know, at least Talking Heads, they made music that sounded like music. Even Aphex Twin's experimental stuff was still, like, you know, sonically coherent. You know? So I'm trying to think who would make this shit, you know? You got a mouth harp, you know? It's good. It's good. That's the speaking of Moby, that's the fucking thing where you wrap your knuckles on the piano thing, and from the skit from the Andy Dick show, and it's a really funny skit. You know, they hired Moby to write the theme song to the Andy Dick show, and everything Moby does sounds great, and Andy's like, that fucking sucks. You know, that's worse than crap. That's ass crap. And then at the very end of it, the payoff is that Moby just gets completely exasperated and he's out of ideas. He doesn't know what the fuck to do. He's been worn down from an entire day's worth of Andy Dick telling him he sucks at everything he does. So he's sitting there and he's just rapping his knuckles on the keyboard like that, just kind of playing that little warm-up thing. And he's like, no, what is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? Do that, yeah. Andy Dick show. Yeah, record that. Thanks, Moby. Thanks for nothing. It's good. This is great. It's like it's too freeform. It's too, you know, I'm not pretentious enough. I didn't go to a California college university. I didn't go to an art school, okay? I'm not a Cal Arts graduate, not the valedictorian there, right? I don't like the smell of my own farts. I don't get this, okay? I don't get it. I can't appreciate it. I can't listen to bad music on purpose, you know? I don't get it, you know? That's Jingle Cats for you, man. I just don't get it. How did I get so good at being funny? That's always a difficult question to answer without sounding like a fucking asshole. But I'll tell you, I want to say one of the reasons why I got so good at being funny is I read a lot. From a young age, I always liked to read, and if you want to make a referential joke, you know, to something that's smart, something in literature, something that's in kind of, you know, pop culture and things like that, it helps. But being able to read and having a wide scope of things you have read also helps with like your vocabulary and things like that, and putting the sentences and phrases together in your head, and, you know, kind of working it out as you go, because you just kind of have a rolling dictionary of what you kind of want to say next, and just material to kind of pick from, and you can just string it all together and like boom, boom, boom. It helps to be exposed to a lot of different kinds of media. Like, we're listening to this, and I mentioned the Ace of Base thing and the CNC Music Factory, and it is manufactured pop culture, because those were all like Billboard hits and things like that, but just exposing yourself to a wide scope of things in a lot of like both movies, shows, music, books, you know, differing opinions, kind of understanding different viewpoints on things. It helps you build out like a mental portfolio. Watch every Tom Green movie. Exactly. Gonna be proud, Daddy? So proud. I'll make you proud, Daddy. So it helps to. And that's one of those things, you can kind of start with that anytime. I mean, don't even, just because I've been literally, like, unironically, I've been, like, writing and performing, like, telling jokes and entertaining people. I've been doing that for 31 years. If you've done that for 0 years, don't feel like you're falling behind. You can never catch up, because you can always start somewhere. You can always start reading things and digesting different media, and then kind of saying, well, if there's this and this is kind of funny, and then you just kind of start you start kind of linking things together, and there's always a starting point, and right out the gate, I was not funny right out of the gate, okay? Like, going back and I actually have, that should be a cassette roulette, the original Radio F comedy tapes, going back to listening to some of those old tapes that I recorded. My God, I mean, they're literally right there. I'm looking right at them. A lot of the humor on those tapes is not very funny. Okay, a lot of it's kind of insult humor, because when you're like 9 years old, that's the zinger right there. Is, you know, and we're just stupid. We weren't very worldly. We're just making cracks about stuff like that. There's jokes on those tapes of us talking about a little known upcoming game, hadn't been released yet, little known game called Pokemon. That's how we pronounced it, because we never heard it pronounced before. I'm just saying Pokemon. And then we have 12 minutes of us reading the names of Pokemon and making dick jokes out of them. That was the pinnacle of comedy in 1999. So that's what we were doing. So what? In the Zondo, I saw the sign and it opened up my eyes, and then I closed my eyes. What's Draco's feelings on the Three Stooges? There's a lot of Three Stooges. I haven't seen all of them. I've seen a lot of them, but not all of them. it's really, that's the Three Stooges and like Charlie Chaplin are kind of the and you know Buster Keaton rules in chat right now. Those guys, you know, Buster Keaton and Charlie Chaplin are kind of one era of kind of slapstick, kind of vaudeville, and then the Three Stooges are more like the other kind of slapstick. And then I think the Three Stooges and the Marx Brothers are kind of in the same category, kind of like how Chaplin and Keaton are in those two. And I do think there's a lot of performance comedy there. That's you know, it's not just nyuk nyuk nyuk, but it's like you watch like old Tom and Jerry cartoons when like you know Tom and Jerry and Spike the Bulldog are like swinging the pipes and the frying pans at each other, and like one ducks and then the other swings a pipe and misses, and then you know Jerry hits Tom in the foot and then he stands up and then Spike catches him on the back swing. Like there's all that. All those fucking moving parts in this slapstick humor is like what the Three Stooges did. So it bled through. It was very, very pervasive in pop culture, at least in the time. Like the Three Stooges remain culturally relevant enough to get an NES game, which is weird. It's not a good game. It's weird that they were around that long. You know, I don't think there's much I've seen of the Three Stooges that I don't like. I'm sure if I watched all of it, I'd definitely have a mental tier list, but I think it's what I've seen is all pretty good. So, all right, let's take a look at these cassette tapes. All right, we have The Gift, Oxygen Garden, and the Jingle Cats. Okay, actually, this is Happy Valley. It is the band, and Oxygen Garden is the name of the tape, name of the album, even. I'm going to be honest with you. This is here entirely as a shitpost. I hate Jingle Cats, and I figured most of you would put Zahano's like, Jingle Cats, all right? We're not doing best of the worst, okay? Okay, this is... In terms of things we've listened to on Cassette Roulette, I would probably have to say that Jingle Cats is probably among the most offensive things that we've ever heard. And I should remind you, we have listened to a trucker comedy tape that was done by a white supremacist. And this is somehow worse than that. So we'll go ahead and put that over there. It's really down to The Gift and Happy Valley, okay? Oxygen Garden. And this is fine Christmas music. It's ambient. There's a lot of different peaks and valleys there with different themes and different moods and things like that. Darren's like, none of the songs we listen to are ones I'd listen to regularly. That's usually how it goes. That's usually how it goes on Cassette Roulette. It's just, these are just little curious little novelties. On any other time that we've done this, this probably would have been the winner because it was the most competently put together thing. It's fine. It's nice, decent Christmas music. But Oxygen Garden is a unique beast that I really I mean, the remix, the Pulsar remix thing, I like it. It was this belongs in a museum because mistakes should be remembered. Yeah, it was just a matter of time until they just, you know, pop an air cushion inside the Titanic and raise that bad boy, put that thing in a museum too, with that same logic. So yeah, Jingle Cats, like, this definitely does get the award for best tape quality. This is insane. This is insane, absurd production value for what is literally just a shitpost. That's it. It is not good in the slightest. It's awful. It's offensive. I hate the way it sounds. This is a joke that you get. I guarantee this is something you get as a gag. You give it to somebody, they listen to like 30 seconds, they're like, I get it, right? They put the very nice tape back in this case, and then it winds up on the shelf for 30 years, and then some dickhead like me buys it at a Goodwill for $1, okay? That's the story of Jingle Cats. There's probably two people on the planet that have listened to this dutifully, front to back, in its entirety. And I do not want to know either of those people, okay? Jingle Cat, like, that is Jeffrey Dahmer behavior, okay? Serial killer behavior, Jingle Cats. The Gift, fine. Oxygen Garden, I just feel this is just a trip. This is literally just an international, worldwide trip. it's got all the hits. Okay, you got reggae, so you got Jamaica, you got Spanish songs, so that's, you know, Mexico or South America, that whole place in there. You got the Islamic flute. Okay, you're going to the Middle East. Disco. That's like what? That's like California. That's basically its own country. You got with Gagarin to the stars. You're in space. Okay, and the sea is blue. You're going to the ocean. You know, there's a whole different. There's a whole different. I don't know, man. This is just an interesting little thing from Austin, Texas. I feel is unique. This is Christmas music with a pan flute. It's fine. It's competent. It's competent pan flute music, but it is just Christmas music with a pan flute. This is substantially more complicated. There's a person in here that plays the Spanish, okay? And a guy who plays the rainmaker, okay? The rain stick, the sprinkle twig, whatever the hell it's called. I don't know. This is a whole package. This is a package deal. So Oxygen Garden gets my pick as the winner for this cassette roulette. Fandramon says she's found. Is this Oxygen? Children of the Gods, Happy Valley Reggae CD. So wait, what group is this? Is this what we just listened to? Is that Oxygen? Oh, this is different. It's got a lot of the same songs. So wait. Yeah, Happy Valley is the group. So this is kind of... So this is a $12 CD, and it shares a lot of the same songs, but... Hang on. This one has the Islamic flute song in G. That's a different... I had to check. This is B flat. I had to check. Yeah, that's 2 tapes equals 2 CD. I don't know. Is it a combo CD? It's not bad for $12. I mean, I have the tape right here, so we're good. And plus, it's free economy shipping. So, it is, so it's $12 flat. I don't know, you know, this is fine. This seems like this is a quintessential cassette roulette find, the type of thing that's probably not on Spotify or YouTube and nobody's ever heard of since it was recorded. And it's endearing. There is some amount of talent and cohesion to it, and I like it. So, Oxygen Garden gets my pick as the winner for this time. I'm sorry, Jingle Cats. I'm sorry, The Gift. Actually, you know what? I'm not sorry, Jingle Cats, but I am sorry to Jeff Foxworthy and his amazing Christmas pan flute, okay? So it's also weird that 2/3 of this week's thing is Christmas, but sure, okay. So, all right. So that's... Oh, yeah, it is in the same realm as Ivory, like the one that was about the elephants. I got that one down there, too. I think I was going to make a copy of that. I don't have all the tapes because some of them are in there that I have yet to copy. All right, so that's going to do it for Cassette Roulette tonight. This week, let me set these things down real quick so they're out of the way, because we're going to get to tonight's game. Move all this out of the way. All right. So, you sit down. You know what? I'll worry about moving that in a second. I'm going to go to Be Right Back. And... are we about to recommence the adventures of Small Rabbit and Small Cartoons? We are, because tonight's game is Tiny Toons Buster's Hidden Treasure for the Sega Genesis. It's like the last 40% of the game. We got a little bit further past the halfway point, and we're going to finish it up tonight. So, probably going to be finishing right on time, given how good I am at this game, so we'll just have to see. Like I said, I kind of picked this because it's been a while since we've been doing retro games, and I'm a big fan of... I like Tiny Toons. I showed all my cool Tiny Toons stuff last week, so I don't really have anything that I can show you this week. That's just what it is. All right, so stick around. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back with some películas pequeños. Is that how you... No, I think películos is shows. How do you say cartoons? Animados? Películos animados, I think is how you say cartoons in Spanish. Anyways, we'll be right back. right. Much better. Much better. Turn that down a little bit because I know this game is kind of loud. Now those are... see, that was the Be Right Back screen. That is the menu music from the original Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. I think Fandramon requested that as the Be Right Back music like 3 years ago, and I just haven't changed it because I can't hear it when it goes onto that, so it doesn't bleed onto the mic. So it's nice. It's nice and chill. It's a great song. Yeah, it's tremendous. One of the best. One of the best. All right, so welcome back to Gatorbox, everybody. I'm your host, Draco. Now, before we get into tonight's game, there's a thing I always like to do here, where, yeah, the other song was there was two Sega Channel ones. There was one that was played when the system is called Baker's Funk, when the system was connecting to the service. It's that, it's the one that has the bass line to it. And then the other one was Off Air, which is when you try to connect to the service when it's offline for maintenance. That was like the second version of Sega Channel. Played that one. It was based on the one, the unit you had, because there's two different models of Sega Channel with a different ROM set in there. And then it's the Tony Hawk one is the other one I've done. So, every once in a while, there's these little sparkles up in the Twitch dashboard that I look at that tells me, like, you know, whenever there's something new to look at for an update, creator updates, and there's one that's so nice they have given it to me twice. It's posted to my thing 2 times. You can leave comments on clips now, which I thought you could just do that to start with. That seems like a thing you could just do. And there's a fucking chat room right over there so people can talk the entire time. You mean to tell me you haven't had comment? Oh, whatever, dude. I don't use the service, and none of you guys use it either. So, who cares? Next. Anyways, welcome back to Gatorbox. You probably noticed I got tape on my hand, actually. It probably was really obvious in cassette roulette. You probably saw that looped over. I'm always worried about injuring my hands because these are the money makers right here. We literally do unboxing videos, and you guys see these a lot. I cut my hand at work, and I cut it. It's not as big as the tape implies. The problem is just that, like, you know, it's right here where my hand bends, so Band-Aids, they don't stick too well, so I had to put that and then put a strip of, like, you know, surgery tape over it to get it just to stay and hold it in place, and it kind of works. But yeah, what I actually do for work is I'm IT. I do, like, software for inventory management and logistics and boring shit. So, you know, whenever you're doing boxes and you type in the dimensions of things and find out the couriers and do the calculations and rates and automatically to do the best one, and that's all the kind of crap I do. This, you know, I do work in a like a, I don't know, there's moving parts and tools and things like that and sharpeners, and there's power equipment, and I'm not allowed to touch any of it. And this is why. Because I can't see too well. I'm like one of the only... It's mostly like... everybody who works there, regardless of what their position actually is supposed to be trained on how to use certain devices and things like that, just so that universally anyone can do anything if there's a need for that. I'm the only person that is exempt from that, because a lot of those tools and shit I can't touch because I don't have depth perception. So there's moving blades and parts and things like that, and they're like, yeah, okay, well, Andre, he won't, you know, sorry, Draco, they call me Draco at work, they don't, you know, he doesn't have to do that. So yeah, I actually was trying to open an automotive key fob, and I fucking stabbed myself in the hand, because I really thought I had it, and of course, you know, it's just, boop, it just slipped right around, and I'm like, yep, I had the premonition in my head of that happening, and sure enough, there you go. Alright, so, tonight's game. Last week we were playing Tiny Toons, Buster's Hidden Treasure, okay? This, to address that, because Darren says, bro, I wear glasses as well and use power tools all the time. I don't need to wear glasses, actually. These are literally just for show. Because I wore glasses for so long when I needed them, that when I don't wear them, it's the Drew Carey conundrum, where it's like Drew Carey had those big frame glasses, and as soon as he got LASIK and we didn't need him anymore, people were like, you look weird. Put your glasses, just put blanks back on. Put your glasses back on because you look weird. So everybody has seen me for 15 years of Gatorbox wearing glasses on camera, that I have to continue wearing them because you guys have, collectively, you guys have told me in the past I look weird without them. And the reason for that is because I went the opposite direction of Drew Carey. I wore glasses because I have macular degeneration in my right eye, which is a degenerative disorder. So I'm blind in one eye. So I don't need to wear any fucking glasses anymore because there's no vision to correct. So because of that, I can't actually use the power tools because, for example, on a table saw, I can't really gauge how close my hands are to the blade because I don't have depth perception. So, I mean, I can literally see, like, that. I can see the blade, but in terms of, like, spatially, I can't. So it's just a safety thing. I mean, I still paint and stuff like that and draw and sketch and all that. So it's mostly, I got around it because when I do my art streams, I have a light that hits it from the top and from the side, so I can say as the tip of the paintbrush or the pencil gets closer to the paper, I can see the 2 points coming closer, at least like that, so I know when they touch them on the paper. I can feel it too, but that's yeah. So it's no, it's fine. It's fine. It's kind of a running gag on the channel that, like, I can't see it in one eye because Mr. Hades Flame would always ask me. He'd be like, "You should wear an eye patch." I'm like, "I'm not cool enough for that. I don't have the. I can't pull off an eye patch. I'm not that cool. So I'd have to get rid of the flannel and everything else. I want to wear an eye patch. Have to wear like a suit or something, or just dress like a pirate. I don't know. So we'll see. Anyways, so last week we played Tiny Toons: Buster's Hidden Treasure for the Sega Genesis. Game that I had this when I was a kid. This is my childhood copy. It is in the box. It's CIB. All right. And after we're done, I'm sending this off to WADA. All right. And I'm gonna get a wad of money for it when I sell it. No. So usually, you guys know, older games I like to do original hardware and things like that. But for this one, there was a password function, but I wasn't sure what the checkpoints were or how to get to it. So I just used emulator to do save states because I knew it would take 2 streams. So I wasn't sure how to get that to work with the thing. So just to let you know that if I wanted to do real hardware, I could because I actually own the game. So just rub it in your face like that. So this game, it's, you got Buster's Hidden Treasure, and it was on a pirate ship, which that's the level we just did. That's a little bit past the halfway point. Montana Max takes you claim the treasure before Montana Max can get it, but then Montana Max tells you that he has actually kidnapped Babs Bunny. No relation to Buster, of course, but he has to go save her. And throughout the game, you have Dr. Gene Splicer, who was an antagonist from a whole 1 episode of the show, and he has kidnapped various, Tiny Toons friends and put a mind control device on them to make them evil, so you just do the bad, you know what I mean? So they're temporarily bad guys because they're under the influence of Dr. Gene Splicer's, evil thing. So it's a fun game. The physics are kind of weird. It kind of plays like a poor man's Sonic. Buster he likes to go fast. So, but I like it. I had this game growing up as a kid. Like I said, I guess the Cliff Notes if you missed last week's stream. I am a huge fan of Tiny Toons Adventures. There's been a VHS tape of the Tiny Toons How I Spent My Vacation movie. It's been part of the set for a few years by this point. So it's been up there for a while. Like I said, I'm a big fan of that. I have I showed them off last week. I have Buster and Babs, the stuffed dolls from back in the day, and they're in protective cases. Stuff like I have 5 stuffed animals that are in protective cases because I don't want anything to happen to them. 2 of them are Tiny Toons. One of them is a Chuck E. Cheese Plus that you had to get like 10,000 tickets to get. I didn't get it. I found it after the fact, but I remembered it as being like, oh shit, I remember that. You had to get like 10,000, so I bought that. One of them is Roger the Raccoon from a grocery store chain that I've never been to, but I've always wanted one of the guys. And then I have a Cassie from Dragon Tales, specifically the concert live shows they did, because they had a specific line of toys and merchandise for those events that was like super duper high quality. They're very hard to come by, and they're unreasonably expensive. That one belonged to my brother because he was a fan of that as a kid, so I put it in a case. That one's on loan. I'll give it back to him in 20 years whenever he decides he wants it again. So, anyways, so we got Buster's Hidden Treasure here, so we're gonna get into that. Welcome, Moonlit Cyborg. I was in the middle of yammering about all my collections of tat and things like that. Good. Welcome aboard. We're back getting into some Tiny Toons. And yeah, that is true. So it's, you know, the point of an eye patch is to cover up like an injured eye. So this one looks fine. You can't tell that I can't see out of it. So there's really no need to. I agree. There's no need to cover it up, but it is just I don't know. It looks cool, like, because if you wear an eye patch, chicks will ask you what happened to it. And in my case, I hit my head on the side of a coffee table when I was very little, and I went blind. Wasn't in a gunfight. Didn't fight off a tiger, you know. Didn't ward off a burglar in a knife fight. None of those cool scenarios. I hit my head. It's not cool. It's not good. Also, yes, I should. That is true. The Cassie doll up there, she does have her eyes. They're not gouged out like the Cassie apparition from the Loot Crate we did a long time ago, 11 years ago. All right, hop on over to that. Now I do have the emulator here, and that should. I tested this, and it should let me load state. And if I load that, it should put us right back. All right, perfect. Turn down. So there's no. This game is very loud for some reason. And I've got the. Oh. We just not. Hang on, let me see. Oh, I gotta get out of Steam. I did have a flicker problem last week. Let me see. Down, left, right, A, B, C. There we go. All right. So this is the stage after the pirate ship, and the pirate ship level that we were on. Like I said, you get to the treasure there, and then Montana Max says, "Oh well, I've got Babs." So I did at one point. I used to know where all the. Whoops, that's not. There's a water current there. Okay. Excellent. It's been a while, but I do remember sort of where a lot of the secrets are in this game. Like, I think in the upper left, I think there is an item. There's no. Okay, well, I'm a liar. I'm a hack fraud, okay? So this game does have, like, walls that you can go into. Sometimes there's little... Whoops. Okay, that bat's gonna get me. Or not. That one might. So there's... Ah, shit. Shit. Where is he? He's right up there. Okay, he went across. Yeah, there's little walls that are kind of false walls you can kind of walk into. I'm just trying to... Also, things have really weird hitboxes. It's like, it's literally, it's not the sprite, it's not the pixels of the sprite that have a hitbox. It's like the rectangle, it's like the smallest rectangle that will fit the enemy in question is the hitbox. It's very annoying. It's wait, where the fuck did he go? He just poofed? Okay, whatever. Okay, watch out for the swinging balls. There we go. Taking a different route than the first time. I'm trying to remember where all the items are. Whoops. Yeah, there is the occasional blink. I don't know why it does that, unfortunately. Oh, is that a secret exit? Go-go? Yeah, that's the MXC Nards of Doom. So technically every level is a checkpoint. There was no items in that. Maybe that was the gimmick in that stage, there's no items in it. I don't know. So sometimes, if I go back, I can kind of show you this. So levels do have branching paths. So I'm pretty sure, like right here, for example, you can go, rather than going straight up, there is a route that's to the left, and then up, and then right. It's a longer route, I think, but kind of just like down in here, there is up, and then there's also right, I think. Or it could be up, and then right from here. But it's, some levels have multiple exits. And it doesn't, I guess it only really matters if you're going to try to 100% the game. But I wanted to say the exit that I just got, I think there's an exit that goes down and then left to a different snow level. Maybe. I have no idea. Okay, good. There's ice physics. I like that. Excellent. Oh, right! It's Arnold! Shit. God damn it. Yeah, this level's, this is a level, ain't it? Apparently you can just jump on him, though. That is a thing you can do. Okay, yeah, the bell... so that's the first time we've gotten that this stream. The bell will give you... It refills your health, and then it gives you 1 extra heart. The maximum is 5. Excellent. Disappearing platforms that flicker at a at an amount that you guys probably can't see. I feel like I'm playing MC Kids right now. I feel like I should be eating cheeseburgers. One of these drops. Right now. Okay, hang on. Right. Oh, okay. Good. Nice. I have stayed on this path a lot longer than I was anticipating I would be able to. I'm pretty sure this takes you to an alternate exit. Because I have skipped the entire fucking stage. Okay, there's Go-Go. And yes, that is, I think that's the, oh fuck, there's an extra life. It doesn't matter. As long as you beat a stage and you game over, you'll continue on that stage. Okay, I guess that was the normal exit, because I'm pretty sure the water level also has an exit that goes down and then it takes you right here. And then, but I also think there's an exit that goes left again and then all the way down. So, like I said, there's just a weird amount of branching paths in this game. Come on, man. Arnold, please. You gotta be careful with the spikes because they're... Oh, I guess I... Okay. I see what I'm doing. the way in space. Good. And I still missed it. Oh, fuck, and it's a single-use thing? There was a bell to the... Oh, man. Rip. Rip. It probably doesn't come back if you go far enough away, does it? Let's see. Okay, that crumbles, so if I... I misjudged how... Oh, right, the little froggy boys. Yeah, they're here, too. Watch this. Easy. let's just try to go down here. I'll get hit by an enemy that's like waiting at the very bottom, I'm sure. Okay, see? I know about it. I know all about it. Okay, watch out for the chattering joke teeth. Jesus Christ, man, this is... Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure just touching that machine anywhere will hurt you. Oh, there's a bell up there. Wait. Oh, I kind of want that. I kind of want that. It's a good item. Ah, shit, I'm dead. The ice physics got me. Yeah, see, you just continue from right here. All right, well, we're gonna get that bell. I get to try the cannon again. See, it's right there. All right, so we go out to where the blue planet is, right there. Nice. Oh, and of course I get hit right away. Nice, beautiful. Okay, watch out for the froggy boys. I ain't afraid. I'm gonna double dip. I'm going for the bell. Jump early. So the way that 1-ups work in this game is if you get 50 carrots, you will get a enemy helper, or an ally that you can call in, and that's basically a screen wipe. And then if you collect another 50, I'm pretty sure at the score tally you will get a 1-up if you collect enough carrots. Okay, how do I get up there? You might have to come from the top and fall down, because I didn't see a way to get up. Oh, maybe not. Okay, I did not know you could jump on the things that Arnold throws. And you can jump on that character, too. Excellent. I knew I was gonna hit a soda can. So that's what that does. It trips you. Oh wait, this actually might be it. Oh fuck. No. Okay, well no, that's just a regular. That's a regular heart. I'll take it. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. I feel like, oh, never mind. I'm going the right way. There's Go-Go. Yeah, so Buster Keaton rules, I think if you get in the cannon and you just hold right, I almost want to say I've tried that, and it puts you exactly, it'll put you close to the spikes, depending on how you hold it. Okay, so I think we got a different exit. I guess, I don't know. I could see AVGN doing a skit on this, and he would riff on the soda cans. You're right. He would trip on it, and then, you know, with the sound effect and all. So Go-Go is I think he's a dodo. Go-Go is the entity, the little beings that live in Wacky Land. So like what the Looney Tunes, you know, the circle thing that Porky Pig pops out of and he says, bleh, 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 that's all folks. Those little Whoops, I'm dead. Those are like portals to a different like cartoon dimension canonically, and that's where Go-Go Dodo is from. And they're all the same. They're all the same guy. At least in the context of Tiny Toons Adventures, he's the same guy. I think there is a. I think if you play your cards right, there is a place you can go down where I am. It is, to quote Your Level Sucks, it is a go-downable area, like the pipes. I just don't know which is which. It is one of the, because you can like hold down, and Buster he doesn't duck. I mean, he ducks, but he doesn't like, the camera doesn't pan down like it does in Sonic the Hedgehog in Mario World. You're just kind of on your own. Alright. Oh, shit! Ice physics. Yeah, I remember these ice levels being a huge pain in the ass. There's actually, speaking of Wacky Land, there are bonus portals that you can get into that look like the little Looney Tunes logo, and they take you to Wacky Lands, and there's like a million. It's almost like the MC Kids levels that have the fake exits. There's like dozens of Go-Go Dodos everywhere that will just take you out of the stage, and the whole thing is that the further you get in the stage, the more items and stuff you can get. Okay, good. Thankfully, I was able to deboost through those spikes. Because for some reason, spikes are an insta-kill in this. Yeah, see? I remember that shit. Spikes are an insta-kill in this game. Annoyingly. But you can touch lava and it's fine. Make it... Oh my god, Yeah, he jumped up. They do that, don't they? Okay, this right here, I'm gonna get it on the first try right here. And I guess if I missed enough jumps, I could figure out what's underneath me, where the little secret path is. I won't waste y'all's time though. I know you guys have you guys busy on a Friday night. You got a lot of stuff to do after the show. You can only be here for so long. Oh yeah, you're probably... Buster Keaton Rules is probably... He's probably on edge this entire stream, because every time I say Buster, he just says he thinks I'm talking to him. No, I'm talking to the bunny. Okay, where's the... There it is. Listen here, Buster. God damn it. So when these... Oh my god, when these guys land on the... Excellent. When they land down there, they don't... So those enemies don't land on these collapsing platforms. They land underneath them on the spikes. They go through them. I keep forgetting that, because I walk down and then they wind up hitting me because I interact with the falling platform and not the enemy. Also, yes, the moral of this stage is that snowmen are assholes. That is true. That's canon. I would like to draw. I know when I do my arts and streams and stuff like that, and I draw my ink sketches and all that. I've been... Oh, damn it. How was it, like... That was like moving away. It's like the cycle got messed up. I've already drawn Buster and Babs Bunny, so I don't want to, like, draw, like, a bunch of characters from the same thing. I've been trying to spread it around before I double back and draw something else. I like Buster and Babs, obviously. They're the characters everybody knows, but, ah, shit, I thought that was... I thought that was one of the moving platforms I was talking. I wanted to draw Fifi the Fume. She's actually my favorite character from the show. Everybody's got one. You know, it's like a decade ago, everybody had a favorite horse from My Little Pony. 35 years ago, everybody had a favorite character from Tiny Toons. You last saw snow 16 years ago? The rapper? Alright. There we go. Okay. Now don't be fooled by the beautiful celebrities. Okay. Where's the other guy? Where's the other guy? There he is. Okay. One, two, three. It's three carrots down, then you jump. So, the BattleBots on stream, like, the Pro League, I don't think I can watch it on stream. I could probably maybe show the episodes of This Is BattleBots Update on stream, but I don't think I'd be able to show the Pro League. They might have... That might not be kosher, because that would just be, like, the whole episode of their show. Like, whenever I was doing the... Okay, I've gotten farther in the stage than before, so I'm trying to be, like, very careful, because I know there were spikes right there. Yeah, I don't... Whenever I was doing the clips for This Is BattleBots... That's kind of the reason why the TV is part of the set, is because it lets me show more of the Pro League episode without it triggering a Content ID thing, because it's so obfuscated as part of the set that when I show, like, the close-up clips, it's like... I can get away with showing a few of those, you know what I mean? God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Okay, I need... Go, please appear. There, thank you. Oh, draw BattleBots. So, that's an interesting question, because I mean, drawing, like, I don't know. As a cartoonist and drawing characters and things like that, like, drawing the Tiny Toons characters and Rescue Rangers, and I've done Star Fox and stuff like that, like, I can do those because they have, like, human bodies, you know, the proportions or whatever, but, like, drawing a kind of a cartoonish... So, it would be easier for me to draw an anthropomorphic dragon character based on Sawblaze than to draw Sawblaze the robot that looks like a dragon, sort of, instead. Like, I don't know, it's difficult for me. I was never particularly good at drawing BattleBots. Alright, so the orange levels, you may have noticed these on the map as I was showing you guys around. Orange levels are boss stages. So you go through and... Or no, actually, there's no level. You just go straight to the boss. And Hampton is sucking. He's giving me the suck. Okay, that was an extra life I got. Now, is he gonna suck and blow me? What's he doing? Okay, he's... Oh, damn it! Okay, so this is Dr. Gene Splicer. You gotta hit him 5 times, and he's out. This fight is a pain in the ass because of the fucking momentum. It's purely the vacuum cleaner thing. Okay, I might be able to do this. Okay, here we go. One more. There we go. 5 hits. And he just crashed right into me, and didn't matter. Oh, it was a vacuum. That's what he has. Sorry, Buster Bunny. That's alright. Let's go get something to eat. Okay, I'm hungry too. That was easy. So, I think the factory levels are the last part of the game. That's kind of why I stopped at the pirate ship, because we were getting close to 12, and I was like, I know that these last levels are kind of a pain in the ass. So I think there's this one, I think there's a level here, and then 1, 2 to the right, and then you go up 1, and the final level is up in the back, kind of tucked away on the sandy part. So we'll see. You want to hear the loon again, too? Oh, right! Oh, right! The robot heads. Oh my god, I forgot about this shit. Yeah, this is Montana Max's factory. Okay, there's a... Can you go to the ceiling right here, right? Yes, okay, see? So, boom. Oh, excellent, excellent, I fucked up the wall jump. So, just so you guys know, there is an extra life up there, you know, and if you were good at games, unlike me, you'd be able to get that, okay? I was mostly doing that so that you guys knew that that was there. Because I don't need the extra life, because I'm already good at this game, alright? I don't know. Oh, I fucked that up. I fucked it up. God damn it. Okay. Yep. Ah! I messed up the timing. So okay, let's get the extra life stop it. Let's get the extra life this time. Okay, sure, double tap, why don't you? Never mind. I don't need it. So I told you guys that these levels are kind of bullshit. You know, this is kind of this is why. You know, I remembered these stages from my childhood. I was like, you know, they're really hard. First try, baby. So I remember the Montana Max factory stages have a lot of like timing in them. You know, like when I got up here, you notice that like these spikes that come out, they're on a pattern, and you have to be careful because you have to jump over to there because otherwise the spikes that come up are gonna get you. Because you have to. But if you wait for this platform to come down, the spikes will get you. So you have to jump over there and hit the airplane enemy, and then jump back to the left. Motherfucker. Thankfully I landed on this. Because out of the enemies, I don't think they respawn, so if you fall down, you're just kind of screwed. Okay. Kind of screwed. Dude, what is that? What are we playing? Are we playing, is this Game Gear Sonic the Hedgehog Skybase? This really is just, oh shit. Okay, yeah, let me up there. Let me up there, but don't shock me, okay? I'm gonna duck. that robot up there, he's making me nervous. Bullshit. And I messed up the wall jump too. The wall jumps are kind of difficult to do in this. I got the timing wrong. They're kind of hard in this game. It's not just a matter of like pressing like left against the wall. It's you have to time it right so like you're right on the wall. I like how Darren's like, if I was playing this level, it would drive me insane. I mean, it is Tiny Toons. They're tiny, they're toony, they're all a little loony. I mean, you have to be a little crazy to play this game. Oh, right, that's right, he waves his hands around. Oh, shit. Oh my god. I'm getting antsy, because I don't want to touch the electric spaghetti guy. Okay, watch this coming up right here. This is going to be first try. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the robots, I do recognize the robots. But I don't know if it's like a false memory, because there are a lot of things in this game. I'm trying to... Oh my god. How does that... Yeah, so you have to... See, when you get on the wall, you only have a couple of frames where, like... Not a couple. It's about a dozen. But there's a very small window where you can do the wall jump. And it's really easy to bonk on the ceiling when you're trying to get that one up. I like how I'm pretty good at this part of the stage. Like I've got this part down. That honestly, the spike steps right there. That's like the hardest part in this level. Because it's the timing. It just if you get one thing wrong, if you load any of those things on the screen at the wrong time, you're just kind of screwed. Okay, I'm waiting for that. Ah, motherfucker. I got this. The problem is that Buster's kind of floaty with his momentum. Buster the bunny, not the chat user. Alright. So that's a little bit, I think that's a little bit of a shortcut. No, okay, that's just a heart. I really thought that cut out part of the stage. That's fine. I can use the heart because I've taken damage. After all that, I tried dodging that. Okay. Easy. Easy! First try. Okay, not... There's an end. Where is he? Fuck, I forgot those were there. Good. So I know, like, you guys were like, oh, gee, Draco, there's only, like, 3, maybe 4 stages left. You got a whole hour left in the stream. It's gonna take you that long? Yeah, it will. Ah. It will. Don't worry. I was like, Buster, the bunny, not the chat user. Buster Keaton was like, thanks for clarifying. Oh, shit. Oh, I botched that. Oh, I fucked that up. I fucked that up. I jumped from the wrong step. I French fried and I should have pizzaed. Yep. So this, in case you guys are wondering why I've been like singing the praises of this being like one of my favorite games when I was a kid, you're like, well, gee, Draco, if you like it so much, how come it's never been extra lifed? Exhibit X right here, okay? You had a whole other stream last week of reasons why I like this game, but it's never been extra lifed. Okay. Up. 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 There we go. I heard that go off. Rocker! I saw it pop up. Hang on. I need complete focus or the rabbit will die. Ah, shit! Buster! Buster! Okay. Rocker, thank you for 60... Oh. Thank you for 67 months. Really? Really? That was on... He's gonna get me. Oh, okay, I thought he was gonna get me. Alright, stick to that. Okay. They're retracting spikes, right? No, they're not. Oh, I thought those were spikes that came out of the ceiling. Okay. Now, that's a springboard. I think you need to do that to get across here. Yeah. Okay, watch out for the rake. I don't want to commit to any movement because I'm gonna die if I do. Okay, I guess we gotta go down. Motherfucker! It's like a bad Mario Maker stage, guys. That's really when you only remember like half the traps in a stage. It's really Why are the spikes one-hit kill? Like, even touching the lava still gave you some leeway. Like, even that, you still got a grace period. That only did 1 bar of damage. Touching the lava. Okay, I'm gonna wait. I think if you wait 1 cycle, you can get past this guy. Oh, okay, he just falls off. He's gonna be back up on the platform, though, because I didn't kill him. Or not, I lied to you. I'm a huge fraud. Honest, it's like those little airplanes are like the easiest thing to dodge. They seem like they'd be more of a problem than they actually are. Okay, here we go. Run across, hit the thing. Okay, now we're not gonna jump straight down. We're gonna hook it to the left. Okay. Oh, no, no, no. There's probably we're not touching any of those. We're not touching any of those. Okay, there's a heart. I don't need it, but I guess I know it's there if I do need it. I need to come back and get one. Ah, shit. Okay, it's fine. Anytime I fall, instantly I'm like, oh, I just go into panic mode. I'm like, I'm dead. I'm dead. Okay, well, that's... Because, oh, Buster, he slips. Like, that's... The reason why I jump around so much is because, like, watch. Okay. I'm not going to be moving. He slides. He slides, so that's why I'm always, like, fighting... I'm always fighting the slopes. I'm always fighting that because I don't want to go on them. Okay, there's obviously there's ground here. Okay, go. He's right there. He's right there. He's right there. It's easy. I got this. It's easy. It's easy. Don't touch that. Don't touch those. Okay. I get plenty of time. I get plenty of time. Okay. Easy. Easy. Okay, go goes right here. First try. That part, at least. Alright. So this is either the penultimate stage or the whatever the third version of that is. Can I get up from here? Oh, I can. Didn't think I could make that jump. Yeah, Buster, he can jump a little higher than you might expect, which is kind of an interesting little... There we go. Oh, he's just always on. Shit. The quarterfinal? Yeah. that would mean the second to last stage would be the semifinal, the penultimate stage. Zip zap, come on. Okay, yeah, that guy, he's just always on. You just have to get around him that way. That's a heart. Oh, look, another robot here. Excellent. And I see we've got the BattleBots pulverizer. Does that whole thing hurt me? No. Okay, I feel like I was probably supposed to leave that guy over in here, maybe. I don't know. I think, low-key, I think one of my favorite enemies in the factory is, like, the second-rate Cutman. This guy, the trash can with the Cutman claws. What the hell is that thing? What do we got? That does look like a Mega Man enemy. That looks like a stupid one. It's like the thing you see in, like, Wily's tower that opens up and shoots little balls at you. Oh, shit. Please, Buster, please. Bunny. Not Keaton. Okay. I'm gonna go down and hug to the right. No. Okay. I'm just trying to remember the... Go down right here, right? Right? Okay, I don't like this. I don't like the minecart. That's gonna make me anxious. Okay, it's not that bad. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, it was easy. That was almost, like, unironically first try. That's not... I'm not even memeing. That was almost first try for real. Good. Good. I guess if the next level is an orange space, then we'll know it's, I want to say there's one more. Yeah, see, it's this one and then you go up one. That's what I thought. I could have sworn there's like a, you know, like there's like some verticality here. Unless you can go up here? Maybe not, okay. Here? Okay, that's so weird. You can go up in one of these and there's like a, the wall like doesn't exist. Oh shit. Okay. I'm getting this wrong. One of these you can go in one of these, and there's an extra life in there. I promise I'm not making that up. That's real. Maybe is it this one that I'm just confusing it and thinking you actually have to go through the wall? Is it? Or can you fall through the floor, mate? Oh. Man, this is like an Echo the Dolphin level. It's like a friggin' maze. That's one game I love. I mean, I might do an Echo the Dolphin stream, but if I stream Echo, you guys have to let me save state it and don't make fun of me when I use save states. God damn it. The Echo the Dolphin game is bullshit. If you've never played Echo the say, I'll probably retell this story if I ever stream Echo the Dolphin. Oh, and what could possibly go wrong? If this was a Looney Tunes, that's the beginning of the stage, by the way. If this was a Looney Tunes cartoon, it'd be a fucking dunce cap would be like, whoop, just appear right above my head. Yep. Okay. So what I was saying is if I do an Echo the Dolphin stream, you guys have to not make fun of me for save stating. Because if you've never played Echo the Dolphin for Sega Genesis, the final level is... Oh, the actual life is at the very end. Duh. Momentum got away from me. The second to last stage in Echo the Dolphin... Oh, shit. Oh, the continue... Oh. Right, the factory levels do that, don't they? It's funny because I was just about to mention how in Echo the Dolphin, the second to last stage is a 14-minute auto-scroller with one checkpoint in the middle of it. And it'll, you know, and it doesn't go left to right. It actually goes around a big square, like a figure 8. And you get to, and it's a bullshit stage, and you get to the final boss. You die in the final boss, it does send you back. It's the only level that sends you back a stage. Anyway, it kind of like this. That's okay. You know what? I can do this. It's easy. It ain't even hard. It ain't even hard. I don't need it. I don't care. So I have to be intentionally making save states. That was the problem, is that up until this point, the continue option just lets you continue from the stage you were on, but I forgot that doing it on the final stages, it only continues from the beginning of the factory. I wasn't thinking. So I can make save states now. After I beat a stage, I will. Just so we're not here all night. That's okay. I mean, I remember how these stages go. Like, I've just beaten these levels, so they're fresh in my head. Except that guy, he's making me nervous. He's gonna get me. Yeah, kind of saw that coming. I guess I could have like an autosave state thing set up, but I don't think Gens has a rewind feature either. Oh, right, it's this. Okay, don't touch any of those. Right. If I play my cards right, and I get up onto that, there's a heart over here. We determined that. Darren was like, there's a lot of hearts in this part of the stage. Okay, down. They do go down. Yeah, so even if I were to have written down that password, it would have, it still would have taken me back to this first factory stage. Okay. I do, thankfully, chat moves slow enough. Like, the channel is still at the size where, like, I can just kind of read chat. Even if I don't respond to everything, I do see most of the comments. Okay. Tell you what, real quick though, I am going to quick save. There we go. I've already proven I can beat these levels, okay? You know, I'm not save scumming, or we're not DSPing it, okay? You guys know I can beat them. You guys saw me do it, okay? You saw me do it. Excellent. Excellent, 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 excellent. I should have gone back for the fucking heart. It's okay. You know what? I don't need it. Watch. I don't need it. I got this. Easy. This is easy. This is baby games for babies, okay? What is this, Mario teaches typing? Okay. Down. And there's a heart that's right here too, right? Yeah. See? Easy. Boom. Booyah! Get on the minecart. Jump. Duck. Go, go. That was first try, okay? First try. That was not that hard. That's like that snow level where I managed to stay on the clouds the entire time. I was just beside myself. I'm like, I'm gonna fuck this up at some point. Okay. Now, save again. Quick save. You guys remember when I was talking about Echo the Dolphin a second ago? These levels are so fucking mean. Okay, I'm gonna grab that. I might as well, it's right there. But yeah, I remember playing, I love Echo the Dolphin. And I played it a lot when I was a kid, and you know, a lot of my friends, they didn't really comprehend the amount of skill needed to beat that game. Because disregarding the fact that the last level will just send you back to the 14-minute auto-scroller when you die on it, and the final boss can God damn it. The final boss can insta-kill you, by the way. She can do that. So it's bullshit. So like, I put up with that game. I beat it as a kid, and you know, when you're bragging on the playground with your buddies and stuff like that, they're talking about, oh yeah, I found the fatalities in Mortal Kombat and blah 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 blah. You know, oh yeah, I got all the Chaos Emeralds in Sonic, and it's like, you know, you want to flex on the playground, right? You want to be cool. You want to brag. So I'm like, yeah, I beat Echo the Dolphin, and unanimously, you know, the response from everybody is like, what, that gay dolphin game? Because they're not gonna play it because it's got a fucking dolphin on it. It's like, that game's for girls. That's a gay game. It's like, no, you don't, guys, you don't get it. It's fucking hard. Okay, that's just more extra lives. Fine, I'll take it. I don't care. I don't care. I like to live dangerously. That's why I got the extra. I mean, I could have just. That is a net. That's a net gain of 0 right there. So. I am gonna go back and get this one though, at least. See, I haven't played the Game Gear Echo. I think I own a copy of it, but I haven't played that one because I had the Sega Genesis one as a kid. That was one. I think I wound up with the Game Gear version because, like, my mom and my dad maybe thought that was like a different version of it. I think it is slightly different. Okay, so neither of these. Oh, that's the bell. Okay, I'll take that. That's good stuff. Okay, that leads... Okay, what's down from right here? What if I go down right here? This is just... Okay, watch this. What if I go down right here? Okay, we gotta go across. We gotta go in here, because there's another door. Yeah, the Game Gear version winds up kind of being like, if it was a Master System game, that's what it would be like, yeah. Somewhere, I have a lithograph of the Boris Vallejo painting that was used for the cover art for Tides of Time. I don't know what happened to it. I didn't lose it in Harv... Ah, shit. Buster Bunny, not Keaton. Ain't I a stinker? That's a Bugs Bunny thing. It's not a... You know, whenever AVGN, whenever he did the Bugs Bunny birthday blow it out your ass, and he took a diarrhea dump on Bugs Bunny's face, I get it. I get it, okay? I understand the level of frustration that would drive a man to do that. Okay, and we've established you gotta go this way. Can I? Okay. What is stopping me from just going up here and just kind of taking the upper route? You know, as long as I don't touch the door, I'm fine. Okay, that's what's stopping me, because there's a wall there. Okay. Motherfucker! I thought the spikes were going to be on the right. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I've kind of locked in. There's a loop here. I can go all the way back and get this extra life, and I'm not out anything. You're gonna hear this music in your dreams? Then you might, you know? You know what's weird is that, like, I remember there being a maze level in this game, but it's like I don't remember anything about this stage. That's like when I ran up and touched the door, I was like, oh, where does this go? Like, I wasn't memeing. That was me, like, unironically being, I don't remember what this does. Okay, so I don't want to go down, right? I want to go up? No, Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny, Buster, Babs Bunny, no relation. Okay, I'm gonna go down. Where do I go? I go down here and then to the right? No. I think I gotta go in... Do I gotta go in one of the doors? I think it's one of the doors. Yeah, because this just put me back down. Yeah, I know where I am now. Because you go up here, this is where you go up. Okay. I'm gonna try the door in the very upper right. I'm gonna slowly make my way back over there. Nice and easy. You know, they're 50% nice, 50% easy. and don't bonk. I'm gonna jump and don't bonk. Okay. I'm gonna jump over that. I'm gonna touch that door. It's gotta be that one. It's gotta be that one. It wasn't that one. That takes... Is it? Oh, dude, it's a Mario Maker stage, man. There's... it's like slightly less mean than spitting you out in front of the fucking lava that just kills you instantly. It has the courtesy to say apologies in advance before it fucks you. That's all it is. It just sends you to the beginning of the stage. It's one of these goddamn doors. Okay, we're gonna try the second to last door. The penultimate door. We're trying that one, all right? That one right there on the right. Up there. Never mind. Never mind. It's okay. Just give me a second. We'll get back up there. The good thing about this level is that it's not like the music makes you angrier the more you hear it. You know, at least there's that. At least there's that. I also like how certain things in the level have layered priority over the HUD. It's good too. Okay, so that's not the door. This is the door. That is also not the door. Okay, that's also not the door. Is it? What if we go all the... I feel like it's gonna be one of the doors that's like... It's gonna be like a pain in the ass to get to, right? It has to be. It wouldn't be one of... Well, I can still go up, right? Should be like here. Like it wouldn't... It's not that one, because I've tried to go in that one. And if you go all the way to the... Go all the way to the left, there's a bell over there. If I was smart, I would go grab that, but I'm not too worried about it. Watch the final boss give me a hard time. I remember Montana Max as the final boss, but I don't remember it. Okay, I'm gonna try this door. See? That's all I had to do. I knew that. You know what? Just real quick, out of the courtesy of everybody else's time, I'm going to do that right here. Excellent. Oh, wait. Shit, that was that one. Okay. I got this. I got this. I got this. It's like a CNC Music Factory video in here. Oh! See, I thought I died. Because Oh, it starts me in here. Okay, well I can just do this real quick then. I thought it was going to start me in the door level. The door part. That didn't hit me. Bullshit. But you see how, like, I fell in the lava and I was already, you know, I'd already made peace with the fact that I was dead? Because I was expecting the lava to be a one-hit kill. It's not. The spikes are, but you can touch the lava more than once. That is absolutely stupid. Okay, there's a heart right there. I see it. Excellent. Excellent. Shitty puzzle, yeah. Oh, dude, the big tallywhackers right here. Here we go. Nice. Beautiful. Excellent. I love it. Great. Great execution on that. Shit, that's gonna go away. Okay. So, it goes without saying, the reason why I'm kind of unstable on these gears is because they do continuously kind of pull you to one side as you're on them. Because they're just spinning platforms, really, is what they are. Alright. Okay. Wait for the balls to clack, balls to touch. There we go. Oh, Buster, please don't do this. Buster, please stop. Bunny. Okay, in. No more of this, dude. Come on, man. What are we doing? Swinging balls on the. Oh, excellent. Okay, we got the. Did you put disappearing Mega Man blocks in my Tiny Toons game? Who hurt you? Who hurt you? I'm assuming that platform's going to fall when I touch it. Yeah, see, I like being right. I can hear the blocks right now. I can hear the I can hear it. Okay, there's another. I think I need to touch that. That's why they're showing me that, because I got to go back and hit that. Just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna check to see what's on the left side. It's a bell. Okay, I'm getting that. I mean, now I kind of feel bad for not getting the bell at the beginning of the stage earlier. Then I could have had 5 hearts. Would have been ideal for the Montana Max situation. Go, go! Oh, yes. Man, never been more happy to see that guy. Now we got I think the final stage, I'm gonna save. I want to say the final stage does have, I think this one has a level that leads up into it. Prove me wrong, though. Okay, I lied to you. It's Elmira. I love the cute, fuzzy, wuzzy, hippity hops. Blech! Watch out, it's Elmira. Don't let her catch you. Stay away from her. Yeah, just like in the show. Right. Oh, yep. Try again. Does that take a life? Sure does. You have to, like, get used to Buster's momentum here, and you have to... Please, Buster. Please, Buster. Oh, shit. Okay, well, she gets hung up on platforms just as easily, too. Ah, shit. Oh, no. So she snuggles you to death. That was her thing in the show. She's really annoying. All the characters hate her. Shit. Are you right? Oh, damn it. Okay. Whoops. Let me reload, because I botched that right away. Run away from furries? So yeah, I mean that's the proper response to seeing your average, like, you know, if you were like a furry cartoon character, Elmira, like, this is exactly what you should do when confronted. It could save your life someday. Okay, then there's a down. Shit. Ah! Death by. I mean, it's not necessarily death by snoo snoo. That's not the implication, but Elmira Fudd. That's. Shit. She's one of, like, 2 human characters in the show. Montana Max is the other one. Elmira Fudd is, like, it's implied that it's Elmer Fudd's daughter, and then Montana Max is, like, the Yosemite Sam character. Oh, shit. Right, you can jump over her, too. Forgot about that. It really is just a matter of, like, memorizing the state. Ah, damn, I screwed that up. It's too late in the day to be memorizing stuff. Right, fuck. It's Up, down, up, down, up, up. Right away. Right away. So, but I've been trying to go slow for a lot of the game because Buster has very strange momentum in this game. He gets going really fast, and then he slows down really quickly too. Okay, down, up. I think she's got me here. Yeah, fuck that. That second lip gets me. I don't think this is a very long stage. It's just a matter of like memorization and remembering like the distance between like that short pit, longer pit, up, up, down, down, up again, and then the short. Okay, yeah, she got me. Well, I'm just afraid I'm gonna accidentally hit quick save. Okay, up. Down, long down, and then up, down, little one. Ah, shit. It takes so long to get going, and like jumping does slightly help with the momentum, getting going again. But you also have that thing where like you hit the wall going so fast, it just stops you dead in your tracks. Down. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah! Amira, please. Ah! I don't even think this is the final. Ah, shit. Yeah, she just straight up got me. I don't even think this is the. I still think there's a fight with Montana Max. So I know you fight him to get the treasure, and I'm pretty sure you fight him again in like a big robot. Although I could just be misremembering that, and I'm thinking of Apocalypse Now from Bubsy 2. Ah, damn it. Yeah, she rubber bands pretty crazy here. She never gets any further back than the far left edge. So but she's also moving as fast as you, so you can't really, like... God damn it. You can't really, like... There's no way to temper your speed. Like, Buster doesn't slow down without just stopping completely. Can you imagine, you know, this part of the... Remember, if you get a game over here, it sends you back to the beginning of the factory. Can you imagine getting to this stage on the cartridge and then... having to go do the factory levels again, because you only get like at most maybe 4 or 5 attempts at this shit before you screw it up and lose. Okay, 1, 2, 3, up, down, through, and then there's the down, up. And yet I beat this off the... Oh my god, she's got me. Or not. Get away from me, Elmira. Get out. Now she's got me. Excellent. I mean, yeah, you're probably right, Emporio. If you were like a hyper autistic speedrunner, you could probably use like assuming moving at optimum speed the entire time, you would know like at what parts in the song to jump. You would listen to cues. This level would have audio cues. Assuming you didn't just memorize the layout, which I'm having a hard time doing because it's 11:45 at night and I'm tired. My brain no man work good. So when there's those double jumps of like the little gaps, it does tend to trip her up. That you can buy some distance there. I haven't made any further than that. The second thing of the little double gaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can count the windows in the back too. That's what I've been trying to do. Like right there, those tend to snag her up. Okay, when I go through here, and then it's down, and then fuck! I have not gotten past that part. Up, down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up, up. Down, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. Excellent. I'm pretty sure all of the long gaps in the hallway, I think, are 5 windows. even that starting gap is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, see? Ah! You also can't jump right away. Like, there's like a cooldown when Buster lands, and he can't jump again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up, down, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, then you go down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. Ah, shit. Okay, maybe. Nope. Two, 3, 4. Oh, I counted that wrong. I don't need to count the beginning ones. Like, that's pretty self-explanatory. It's just the first couple chandeliers. 3, 4, 5. Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, down. Okay, right here. Boom. Down, short gap. I keep fucking hitting my foot on that part right there. On the ledge up to that sec. I have not gotten farther than that in any of my attempts. I almost want to say that's like the end of this. The game lagged for a second. It threw off my timing. How many imagine getting a game over and having to use your continue to keep going back to the beginning of the factory. How many times? Ah, she's got me here too. Let me see. Let me see something. Like, you can just jump over her, right? Like, you can. Like, you can. I can do that. I'll try to incorporate that into getting away from her. Instead of just giving up whenever I miss a jump or whatever, we'll just baby mode it, because you can't, that trick doesn't work here. Okay. Right there is a, ah, fuck! Did this game come, that's a good question when this game came out versus Bubsy. I want to say I think at least Bubsy 1 was out. Ah, god damn it. Bubsy 1 was out when this game came out, I'm pretty sure. Because this game was... I'd have to look at the case to see the year. I want to say it's 92 for Tiny Toons. See, the problem with me jumping over Elmira like this is it's messing up, like, me counting the... It's messing up me counting the windows in the back. I'm screwing it up. Yeah, I'm trying to think of it going through it, because I'm pretty sure whenever I was a kid, God damn it, dude. I'm pretty sure I did used to try to psych her out at certain parts. 2, 3, 4, because like these first parts, I really don't need to be jumping around like that, but you just have to be careful that like when you do the jump with Buster that you don't make him skid, because he also skids. I just eat the jumps like that. All right, easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did that wrong. All right. Now the issue with me doing that is oh shit. I don't know if you guys saw it, but it did that thing where it blinked black for a frame, and that completely ruined my focus. The good news is I'm getting a little further every time. Like, further into that part that I kept getting stuck at or whatever. God damn it. God damn it. No, I'm not. That's cope. Okay, it's all cope. This game, so Bubsy 1 came out 2 months, really? 2 months after this one was Bubsy 1. Man. This game was I mean, I guess it would make sense that this was 93, because I remember being in grade school playing it, so I would have... It was new back... Ah! That was new. I do not know why the screen blinks black sometimes. I think that's an emulator problem. I think it's how it's trying to handle lag, maybe? I don't know. It's very distracting. At least right here where I'm intentionally trying to do this shit. Okay. Right here. I'm gonna jump around her, and then go, jump, jump. Okay, this is all Uncharted now, because I haven't made it this far into the stage. I knew the fucking ending was right there. Okay, this is Montana Max, and there's the big robot, so I wasn't crazy. You won, Rabbit. I'll return Babs Bunny and the others to you, but first you must give me the treasure. Man, it's like DuckTales. It's like the D1000 here. No way. No way. Okay, you asked for it. Okay, real quick, I'm save scumming on the boss, okay? I'm save scumming on the boss. I'm sorry, but we're finishing on time tonight. Excellent. Okay, see, that's why we did that. That's why I did. Does it start me at the boss? Okay, it does. Okay. He shoots lasers, and he jumps, and then you... Okay. Oh, you got a wall jump over him? Yes. Okay, that's how you do it. Then he's going to reassemble over there. Laser, 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 and then get hit again. Fucking god damn it. Thanks for the extra life. I'm gonna need it. He has more than one stage, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Montana Max, so you jump on the... Ah, yeah, okay. I was like, there's no way it's just the Mighty Ducks robot. This first part, I remember the laser part being, because I was like, there's no way it was this easy. I was like, he's got to have more than one cycle. Or phase or whatever. And Montana Max shows up. Then you have to... He shoots his fist. Then he floats, and then you can hit him. Oh shit, but he appears over there again. It's weird because he doesn't have a hitbox when he does that. Motherfucker. Like, he only has a hitbox when he's assembled. It's kind of weird. Okay, then you do it. Two phases, right? Right? Well, they started the music, so I think I won. You promised to let Babs Bunny and the others go. And what about the treasure? Well, as they say, finders keepers. That's right, cry about it, okay? They're toony, they're all a little loony, and in this cartoony, we're invading your TV. It's burned into my head. Now it's time to party Buster style. Yeah, thanks to the GGs. Happening party, dude. Oh, nice! They got a Ferris wheel that's the size of the island over there. Holy shit. Here's the cast! Y'all know about Buster? Staff. Game program. Did an excellent... Oh, sorry. Hidanayo Yamane. Babs Bunny. Remember, no relation. I like these little characters, by the way. That could be like a... Could be, little emotes. Plucky Duck and Hampton J. Pig. by the way. That was Go-Go Dodo and Dizzy I like Dizzy Devil. He's got that. That's like a chowder expression. Lil Beeper, Calamity Coyote. I like how the Lil Beeper drawing is just it's just the icon. He's not on his neck. Sweetie and Bookworm as well. Sneezer, Shirley, the Loon. Fifi, there she is. There's my girl, Fifi. And then also Concord Condor. Elmira and Furball. Furball with two R's, by the way. Monty Max. The man, the myth, the legend. Like some of these characters, they're not in this game. It's just, there's all the drawings though. Wait for it. That wasn't as loud as it usually is on like the Sega, on the Super Nintendo. All right. Let me look at. Yeah, that was all the characters. It was funny because like, forgot that it says like the cast is assembled in the manual. I'm trying to remember where some of those characters appear because like I don't remember some of. I think they're just drawn in some of these little. Some of these scenes. Okay. There we go. I know the song. I know all about it, alright? Thank you for the G and the Cassie GGs too. That's a special emote. I actually lowered all the prices of those I figured $9.99 was maybe too much for a dozen emotes, so I cranked them down to $4.99 if you guys want to buy a pack or tell your friends about it. If I make emote packs, I'll just put them for $5. Not really a lot of takers on that though, so we'll see. Yeah, see, good timing. Rocker, I told you we were ending on time tonight. I told you. I done diddly did it. I told you. All right, so let's do a wrap for Tiny Toons Buster's Hidden Treasure. I picked this game for two reasons. One, it's a game I remembered from my childhood. This is like I said, my childhood copy. I mentioned last week that in the very back of the manual, I have destroyed the value because toys are meant to be played with, and I wrote passwords in the back couple pages of the manual because I used it for things. So, it's a notepad, I took advantage of it. I did that with my copy of Pugsy, too. So, it's a game that I'm familiar with, that I knew was amusing, it's recognizable, maybe not a lot of people have really kind of played this one, but you guys know Tiny Toons. And, at the same time, I've been acutely aware that I haven't really done a good job of, you know, I feel like Gatorbox in the earlier years used to just be all over the place with just games from, like, you know, Action 2 of the NES and the Genesis and stuff like that, and then we would do some other stuff on like 64 and PS1 and PS2, and then some PC games, but I feel like we've kind of had some channel drift where we've been moving a little bit further into like current gen slop on Steam, and just kind of, which is funny. Yeah, I had a lot of fun making fun of Supercar Simulator and the stupid Pokemon card game and stuff like that, but I kind of want to start to kind of course correct and bring it back a bit, so I was like, you know, this is Tiny Toons, you guys know it. It's an older game for the Sega Genesis. It'll take 2 streams to do, so we'll knock it out. We've been doing the Namco Museum streams as well. I got an Atari game picked out for later this coming month in September and all that. So you know we'll see how it goes. So this one is this one's one of my favorites. I picked it. I mean I'm totally biased. I mean I told you guys I was flexing on you last week because I have like the original like stuffed animals from like 35 fucking years ago in nice little display cases, and I have I've got the Tiny Toons trading cards, like the trading cards they had that they released back in the day. I have a couple of them that were sent off to be graded that are in my collection somewhere. I didn't pull them out in time, and I've also got somewhere I have an animation cell from the show. That's a couple of characters. It's like a group of the characters. I want to say it's like Babs, Fifi, and Shirley, I think, are on the thing. They're on like the beach or whatever. Like there's like sun tanning. I've got one of those somewhere. It was kind of like how my Secret of Nim theatrical poster was like folded up. because it's that old. It was a folded movie poster, and I couldn't find it for. I mean, if I tore apart my garage, I could find it because I know it's in a protective sleeve somewhere. But yeah, I'm a big fan of it. Okay, and it was funny because I was like last week I was like I don't even have any shirts that have like Tiny Toons on them. I've got Rescue Rangers, I've got Biker Mice, I've got all this other shit, but I don't have this. So yeah, you know, I'm a little bit biased towards Tiny Toons. So you know, when it comes down to would I recommend Tiny Toons Buster's Hidden Treasure? Absolutely, of course I would. The controls are kind of wonky. The physics takes some getting used to. You know, they do the stupid thing at the very end of the game where the password only starts you at the beginning of the factory and not the level you were just on. Every level you continue on, you can continue on that level if you get a game over on it until you get to the factory. So, and then that last level is a maze. It's kind of bullshit. You know, it's those last few levels. The game's already kind of a challenge just because I feel like you're fighting with the controls, and there's a lot of spikes in the later levels, and they're one-hit kills. And it's weird because, like, environmentally, it's the only thing that does that. Everything else just does one damage. And then, you know, if you pick up those little bells that extend your health, you know, to 4 and 5 hearts, if you die, you lose that progress, it resets it, and you go back to 3 hearts. I feel like the way to kind of temper that penalty would be to not reset your hearts until you continue. If you game over and continue, then kick it back down to 3. But if you have, you know, 4 lives and 5 hearts and you die, I feel like it shouldn't subtract a life and then kick you back down to 3 hearts. I feel like you should keep the number of hearts you have until you get a game over. That would have been a better balance of power, or you know, of difficulty at least. And then when you get to the final levels and stuff like that, then yeah, sure, go hog wild. It's a piece of shit and they're mean stages. So we'll see. I have a tiny bias towards Tiny Toons. You're right. So you know, of course, I would recommend this game. I mean, I don't really know what the retro market looks like for a CIB or even a loose copy of Buster's Hidden Treasure. And you might not even have a Sega Genesis to play it on. If you do, it's a worthwhile game. It's beatable. I mean, if you know how to do the last few stages, even the extra difficulty where it keeps resetting you to the beginning of the factory, even that's manageable. I beat it as a kid. I managed to do it. You can do it too. So yeah, and even then, if you just download a ROM of it, it's fine. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. I'm not good enough at it to do it for Extra Life, so I figured this would be a nice little game to showcase on it. So, as for the other Tiny Toons games, I know there is Tiny Toons Adventures for the NES, and there's Tiny Toons Adventures 2, A Trouble in Wacky Land. There's like an animation studio for the NES. I have it, but it's not really a game. There's the 2 NES games. There's Buster Busts Loose for the Super Nintendo. I'm really not good at the Super Nintendo one. Like I mentioned, I had a Sega Genesis and a Super Nintendo when I was younger, but I had the Genesis for a lot longer. I got the Genesis at the beginning of the 90s, and I didn't get a Super NES until like the year before the N64 came out. Because at that point, like I said, I was old enough to like go mow lawns for $20 and stuff like that, and I saved up enough money to go buy myself. That was the first console I bought with my own money, was a Super NES. And it was like the Model 2 one that was like that, and it came with like Yoshi's Island or something. So it was, I mean, I had played Super NES games up to that point. You know, my friends had one, but I didn't own one until like 1995. So I didn't own any Super NES games until much, much later. So this was the one that I played the most. I didn't really have the Super Nintendo game. None of my friends did. So I'm not any good at it. I didn't grow up with it. The PS1 games for Tiny Toons are unilaterally not very good, if I remember correctly. I own all 3 of them, and none of them have been streamed on the stream before. And then there's the Game Boy Advance games. There was like a puzzle game called like Wacky Stackers, which is just a puzzle game with Tiny Toons characters in it. And there's the Scary Dreams one, which is like a side-scrolling beat-em-up. That game is insanely expensive to get a physical copy of, but it is a good game. I remember Gilgatex played it on Twitch a long time ago, and I tuned in for that stream, and I wouldn't shut the hell up about Tiny Toons. And it was impressive to me that Tiny Toons had games on like the NES, and it stayed culturally relevant all the way up into the Game Boy Advance era, the early 2000s. This is a TV show that aired from like 1991 to maybe 1990 to 93, I think. It was the very beginning of the 90s, and it was one of those ones like Animaniacs only lasted like 3 seasons, but they made a ton of episodes for Animaniacs. they did the same thing with Tiny Toons. So even though it only has a few seasons, they made a shitload of episodes for it. So that's why it always felt like there's so many of it, and you're like, it only had that many seasons. So yeah, it was pretty wild how much they made. So yeah, it was just interesting that like Tiny Toons remained in syndication in reruns for many years after that. It was a staple on Nickelodeon afternoons, like up to the new millennium. So that's why they remained in the public consciousness, you know, in pop culture long enough to have an NES game, and then round it out with the Game Boy Advance game in the 2000s. There's not a lot of things out there, not a lot of properties that hang around long enough that were only in production for such a brief period of time that left such an impact to just be on TV for so long, to really have multiple generations of consoles worth of games. It's something unique to Tiny Toons, and I think it's special for that, because not even like Animaniacs couldn't pull that off. You know, a lot of those other contemporary cartoons just couldn't. They didn't have the same impact as Tiny Toons Adventures. So, anyways, that's my soapbox on Tiny Toons. And it's a fantastic game, and after all that's said and done, it doesn't even make the top 100 best games of all time that I've been working on. So. Anyways, that's gonna do it for Gatorbox tonight. I've been your host, Draco. Thank you for coming out this week. I appreciate it. Let me give you a little sneak peek preview of what's going on. Next week, I have some trading cards. It is something called Animakemon, which are homemade trading cards. Got the Doodle Heroes. I got these the same time as Doodle Heroes, and then I really like Doodle Heroes so much that the guy that made Doodle Heroes now watches Gatorbox. So we're doing that. And then the game next week is a Kinect-enabled thing called Blackwater for the Xbox 360. And it's like a military guerrilla warfare game where you can shout at the Kinect and tell your teammates to do things, and I'm almost positive it probably doesn't work, so we'll have fun with it, and by have fun I mean I'll get progressively angrier at it, and we'll see how it goes. September 4th, Namco Museum is on the schedule. I'm going to bump it to the 11th and move Hard Truck off of the schedule to sometime else, because on September 4th, Tune About Tony is going to be co-hosting. He's coming down that weekend because September 4th is also his birthday, and as you guys know, when it's your birthday, you get to pick the game, which he would have picked the game anyways because he's coming all the way down here from Houston, so yeah, whatever game you want to do, man. But it's also his birthday, so we'll be doing kind of he gets to, gee, Tony, why does Mountain let you pick 2 games? I don't know, so we'll see that next week. Look forward to it. It'll be a lot of fun. He's still deciding on the game. It could be Paperboy, it could be, he texted me some idea, River City Ransom, could be more Retro Slop. See, we're leaning that way. So I'll see you guys next week. Same Gatorbox time, same Gatorbox place. I'm going to try to do an little art sketch stream tomorrow. I'll post about that in the Discord. Anyways, here's the credits. I love you. Have a fantastic rest of your weekend. God bless, and I'll see you next week for the Tuna Boat Tony official. No, not sorry. That's the week after next. Next week is Blackwater. Sorry for getting your hopes up.